Warm greetings from the high tent. It's Everyday Shenanigans, and thanks for joining me on this early morning in the wishing hour of the high tent. The queen was getting her sleep on until that phone rang. Shut up, queen. Yes. As most of you know, there's not been any new updates pertaining to the missing California City boys missing out of California City. Bakersfield Police Department has the case now. There have been no new updates. One of the children, known as Sincere biologically, has just had a 5th birthday. And I just got information that the biological mother, Ryan Dean, is with child. So that will be the topic of this morning's early morning discussion. What do you think? 4 kids, all removed or taken. 2 removed by the state that are currently missing, and the other 2 older children with their biological fathers. That is the said information. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Hello. That's it. Hello, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. That's the said information. Coming out of California. Lord, the block is hot. Sure enough. I don't have any words. I've had this discussion with you all many times pertaining to this bio person. And I always said that she would get pregnant again because she's young. She's under the age of 30 and she's fertile. And we see that. 4 boys. I mean, 3 boys, 1 girl. Fertile. That's the said information. I'm confused. But am I really confused? I think what it is, I got woke up. That's what it was. I was sleeping good. I was dreaming hard. And then the conversation just kind of eased on into that. I thought, okay, I'm up now. That's the said information coming out of California. Ryan Dean is with child. I think it's a sad situation. Hello, Evie, how you doing? I think it's a sad situation. I think it's sad because this person still does not have a place to live, does not own her own home or apartment, condo in the state of California or any neighboring states. That's the 411. And I think it's pathetic that this person would get themselves back into a situation of being with a child and not fully stable to have a child. My thing is this: you've had 4 children in your custody, 2 taken by the state, 2 removed by the state fathers or petitioning to get their children, got their children, and yet at this age still you will want to get pregnant. Why? I don't understand. If you hit the link, I would prefer that you show your face because I do not want all my boxes dark with people not showing themselves. So that's been the new situation that I brought out yesterday on the live. I don't like all the boxes showing emojis. Yes, if you want to donate to the channel, $Big Angie 129 Cash App. Thank you so much for joining me. That's the information coming out of California that Ryan Dean, the biological mother, donor of the California missing boys, is with child. Thank you so much for joining me. Hit the link. Mods, you want to join? Yeah, take the wheel. Somebody need to take it. Somebody sure enough need to take it. Sad and pathetic. That's sad information. Sad information. Thank you so much. God bless all of you. Okay, Teresa. A little late for that. Deal is done. That one came and went. Well, that's the whole point. Men will date anyone. They'll sleep with anybody. They don't care. They don't care if you beat your kids, abuse your kids, allow people to abuse your kids. You gave up all your kids, or you lost all your kids by the state. You have men like that. Just like women will get with men who don't take care of their children. My thing is, it's no different than being with a man who has several children and he's not providing for those kids, and then you would get with him, lay with him, build a relationship with him, have children with him, and or let him come in your home and be with you with all your children, but he doesn't take care of his kids. How's the difference? The same thing. The game is the same. Both sexes, does not matter. Trifling is trifling. Yeah, God bless this new life, indeed. Hit the link. I prefer you show yourself if you hit the link. Okay. Well, I don't have no GoFundMe. Any GoFundMe I have is for the Queen. Shut up. Thank you so much for joining me. You all have the link. Hit the link if you want to say something. Good morning.
Good morning.
I know it's early. Satan up. Satan got up, did he not?
It sure did. Good morning.
Look, when I say I was dreaming good.
Girl, so was I.
Wait a minute. I believe I hear Johnny Taylor in my ear. These last $2, I'm not gonna lose. Meet me at the casino.
No.
Honey, after that news, look, you need to go to the what you call it, the machine, and put a few coins in. Lord have mercy.
You ain't kidding.
Damn.
Girl.
Welcome everybody to the early morning chat. This is Everyday Shenanigans. If you have an opinion pertaining to the bio mother of the missing California City boys being with child, hit the link.
She didn't catch hopped one too many times. I'm telling you. That woman done it.
Wait a minute. You had to go get up in your good chair. What you said? She done it.
Yeah.
Like an old rap song said, done it all.
Done it all.
Man, that wound, look, that's a mean wound. That's all I got to say.
Listen, we said it many a moon ago.
I've said it in my lives before when I've talked about Cal City and this bio donor. It would be only a matter of time before she would be pregnant again without a husband, without a place to live, without adequate care, without adequate everything. And once again, it has come to fruition, not even a whole year, because the boys just went missing in December of 2020. We are just in August. What's today, the 9th?
Yeah, yes. And didn't we say it? We said, Lord, please don't let this happen.
She would get pregnant, because as I state, she's under the age of 30, she's fertile, and obviously all her functions inside of her all her girly parts work.
Obviously. Oh my word. We were like, please no, this shouldn't happen.
This is how I feel. Why would you want to be pregnant?
Exactly.
You don't have your life together. You don't, have your life together. You didn't raise the children you had. Like I said, it'd be different if you had one child and it didn't work out for you. Something happened in your life to where you couldn't take care of your child. You gave it to a family member or up for adoption, but you continue to have children. That's why I have the problem with Ryan Dean. Is that you have continuously laid down, had children, something happened to both children, and then the two fathers stepped in with the older. I have a problem with that. And yet she still owns no responsibility for any of her children.
Exactly.
Being out of her care. You cannot logically explain not having all 4 children because they're not even the same ages. It's not like you had quadruplets and one thing happened to one baby and then the state said, okay, we're going to remove all the other 3 along with this baby.
And none of them,
Your
they're not
children are
even.
different ages, so you can't explain it logically. And anybody that upholds her, there's something wrong with you mentally. You're on the same page. You're on the same level. Because, like I said, there's no reason to have that many children out of your care. And I know people who've let a mother raise one, an auntie raise one, or given up for adoption. I don't have a problem with any of that. I don't judge nobody because a lot of us were raised by other people. So I can't, I'm not judging anybody who decided they couldn't raise their child. That's not the issue. The issue is to continuously keep having babies, and then the state has to get involved. That's where I have the problem.
Exactly. And it's sad that 2 of them are gone. We don't know where those 2 children are. And then 3 of them are split up. I mean, those
the first two are with the fathers. The last 2 are missing.
Right. Yes, that's right. She only had 4. Well, now she's on the 5th. So, good Lord. Lord, sweet Jesus. Oh, mercy. But we called it. You called it months and months and months ago.
Grammy H, I have no idea. She probably was nowhere around even for that. Because that was yesterday, the skate party, correct? On the 8th.
And isn't this the young lady? Well, let me.
Do we know where she is? I don't know. California. She's in the Pacific Northwest, I suppose. Hell, maybe Arizona. I don't know.
Nevada.
My understanding is she goes from place to place.
Isn't this the one that hijacked your photo?
I beg your pardon?
Isn't this the one that hijacked your photo?
I don't know. It could be any old troll that did that.
Yeah.
Well, you can hijack another photo, because I guess what? Queen ain't with child. Queen ain't got nothing in there that can make a child. Ching.
Lord, have mercy.
Hit the link if you'd like to give your opinion pertaining to the said information in the video. Amen.
Come on. Come on, chat.
Thank you for getting up, Nancy.
Girl, I'm sorry, but I couldn't let this, as much as we discussed this, I couldn't let this pass me up. I was like, woo-wee. I missed the other one accidentally, okay. But I was just like, you have to be kidding me.
Hello, 7 Alive. How you doing, baby? Hello, everybody in the chat. Grammy H, Burp, 7 Alive, all the mods. Amen. Thank you.
Yes, I popped up. I was like, what? What?
Hey, Jesus on his way. Shut up, Queen. Oh no, I'm gonna take my cam off for a minute. I gotta go do something right quick. Keep it rolling, honey. I can hear you.
Hello, chat. Can't see you right now, but I can sure talk to you. Can't see what you're saying, but hello down there. Hope everyone's having a fine, blessed morning. Hello to all my mod friends, all the Everyday Shenanigan family. Hope everyone's having a great day, great morning. Hope everyone enjoyed that wonderful guests that Angie brought to you. Brought some information to you. Lovely work that they do.
Thank you all for joining me. Hold on 1 second. I have to stir around, man.
It's nice and early in the high 10 where Angie is.
Oh, after 2 o'clock, the devil is up. He says, wake up, Miss Angie. got something to tell you.
Let me whisper in your ear. Some shenanigans going on out west. We need some prayers for Ryan Dean. Still prayers for Classic and Sincere. Hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. I don't know about you all, but it's nice and balmy here where the wind comes sweeping down the plains. mosquitoes about the size of 50-cent pieces. Other than that, if you would like to donate to Everyday Shenanigans, $ Big Angie 129, Super Chats are appreciated during the lives. Thank you. I would just like to give my shout out to Everyday Shenanigans, the voice for the voiceless.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Queen don't mind. Welcome everybody. Thank you so very kindly. Thank you. Hit the link.
Come on, you all. Listen. It's all good.
You're gonna make me choke, Chris. Please stop.
I can't see what's going on because even though I'm a mod, if I try to touch anything.
What the wood? That's what she said.
What the wood? I should have put my Lucky Charms t-shirt on.
For compulsory sterilization, in some cases, this will qualify as an extreme case based on repeated neglect of her previous children, wouldn't it? Yes, but we don't have any laws that are on the books for sterilization. If that's the case, we don't have laws for rapists, child molesters, sadists, serial killers.
No, we don't.
It is your choice. It is your choice to have how many children you want, give them up, abuse them, whatever. There are no laws.
No.
State we can come in and put you on the slab and close you up.
Yep.
That's the set information.
Yeah. You know, probably wouldn't be bad idea, but some people would go against that.
Smoke in the city, but don't get mad at me. It's not my fault. You swole. Ain't got nothing to do with me. That sounds like a personal problem.
Swallow that watermelon seed.
Hey, you getting swole. Listen, you getting swole and all 4 of your children in the care of somebody else and 2 are missing. That's a personal problem.
My stepdad used to say, "What watermelon seed did you swallow? Did you swallow?"
Look, a mean one.
Yeah.
Look, that seed went all the way down. Shut up, Queen. Look, that seed went down to the belly of the beast. Shut your mouth. Damn. Wow.
Yep.
I'm going to try to refrain from using my normal commentary due to the subject matter because I don't care for her. I think she's a vile human being. I think she's very disrespectful to her kids. And I know that right now she does still acts like she doesn't have the one son. So my thing is she doesn't care. You got the nerve to be talking about a new baby. Well, what about that son? Why don't you say something to him? Did you tell your son you swallowed? Your other daughter that you swallowed?
I was gonna say.
Child, and you refuse to try to be in their lives and raise them because one, you don't have a place to live. We're going to keep saying this. When are you going to get a place to sleep, lady?
Yeah. What about your current daughter who would always love to have their mother in their life? What about your current son? Exactly. God forbid this new baby coming along.
I mean, what he gonna sleep on somebody's love seat?
You know, back in the old days, they used to put them in a drawer. Come on.
I slept in a drawer. They told me that.
Yep.
That I was a preemie. I came early. And they said you were so small, we could put you in a dresser drawer shoebox. That's how tiny you were.
I was going to say, I had an aunt that used to sleep in a shoebox. Yep. Yep.
And the only thing now that can fit in that shoebox is my good foot. Welcome to Everyday Shenanigans. Thank you for joining me. That is the set information coming out of California that the bio donor of the Missing California City Boys is with child. Please hit the link to give your opinion. I would prefer that you show yourselves. Thank you.
Come on up, people. Come on up. It's all good. It's early morning.
Somebody asked, when is she going to grow a brain? She
You
will
got to
go
have
on brain when her womb is closed,
Thank you.
when
You
there
have
cannot
to.
be anything that could come in out of her private parts, such
You
as a
have.
child. That's when she
Yep.
perhaps may grow her brain.
You have to have a head on your shoulders to hold a brain first.
There are young women out here. They are go-getters. They're going to school. They're getting an education. They're getting a trade. They work every day. They have their own place, or they have a roommate. They're in college. They're doing it because they know there is no other way. You are not going to make it today
Mhm.
without a formal education. There are people right now who have degrees and they don't have work. So what does that tell you? You're not going to make it with a regular job, because regular jobs don't pay anything.
Mhm. Mhm. Sorry, I'm outside, so here comes a car
Well,
zooming
don't
down
worry
the
about
road.
that. We're not worried about what you got. Look, long as Freddy Krueger don't walk up, we Gucci.
You better believe it. You all
Long as
gonna
he,
hear. You all
guess
hear
what?
gonna go down.
We can't help you on the live if Freddy Krueger or Jason walk up. You
Well,
won't.
well, y'all are gonna be witness to something. I'll tell you that.
I don't want to look. I don't
Well,
want to look.
please be
Oh
a
Lord.
witness. Give it an account of something, a description.
Hit the link if you want to give your opinion pertaining to the bio donor of the Cal City Boys being with child. Hit the link, please.
I'm telling you, this world is getting crunk every day. I'm telling you what, you never know what's going to come out of left field, right field, center field.
Yeah, well,
It's just,
this is life. This is America. The American dream right here. All what you're hearing live on the YT. Foolishness and mayhem.
and what's really sad, Angie, there are people out there that are desperate
Wanting children.
to
Can't have
have
children.
children.
Want children. Yes, indeed.
My daughter is one of them, desperate to have a child.
How old is your daughter?
28,
Is she married?
Yes, married.
And how long has she been married?
3 years.
Okay, so she married young. Okay.
Mm,
Thank
but
y'all for joining me. I got 69 viewing. Oh, Lord.
she's, yeah. She's right out and bushy tailed, are we?
Stop. Look, somebody was doing that 9-6.
Don't you dare spit out.
Hey, and I'm not trying to waste no good.
That's what I said. Don't you dare spit out. But yeah, she's got, she has.
Oh, baby. Candy Cane ain't trying to have no children.
Oh, sweet Jesus, no.
Candy Cane ain't want no kids.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
But she liable to fall down a set of stairs if she found out it's a girl. Shut up, Queen.
Oh, can I please? Can I please? Not else down in the mods. Not
Hello,
out. You
Ray.
listen.
Tired. Thank you for joining me.
Not out. You listen. She'll go down the rabbit chute.
If one of the other ladies would like to come up, and Nancy, you step down, would that be okay?
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely.
If one of the other mods would like to step up, please step up and hit the link and let Nancy trade places with you.
I will. Okay. Much love, Queen. Here I come.
Okay,
I'm gonna slide down, and that's no rabbit chute.
Look, we're gonna do like Tina Turner. Go nice and slow.
That's right. Not down no rabbit chute either. Not down no rabbit chute.
Because them big wheels keep on turning, baby.
That's right.
Ooh, shut your mouth. Thank you. Welcome to Everyday Shenanigans. If you want to donate to the channel and the dream, $ Big Angie 129 Cash App. Thank you so very much. Yes, for those coming into the chat at 78, it's been said to me this morning that Ryan Dean is pregnant. She is with child. As far as I know, she still does not have adequate housing. So I don't understand why anyone would get knocked up knowing that all 4 of your children are not in your possession. from your own doing. Nobody did this. CPS didn't do this. Pookie Ray Ray didn't do this. You did this. And yet now we hear that she's pregnant. That is said information coming out of California. Hit the link if you want to give your opinion. And I prefer that you show yourself. Thank you very much. Thank you, Crystal. If one of the mods want to hit the link, please. That's why Nancy's downtown. Thank you. Lexi said, oh my gosh. If you're a mod, you're welcome to hit the link. Since these other people scared to go to church. Hello, Donna. Hello, Summer Nice. Welcome to the madhouse. It's pathetic. Very pathetic. Very pathetic situation. Very pathetic situation. Just no regard for life. Period. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
It is a shame. It is a shame. She has
Allegedly 3 months.
She has none of her kids, and here she is, knocked up again. So, is this one gonna be in the system?
Hello, Shannon.
Or is she gonna make a GoFundMe? What's she gonna do with this one? I want to snap that. Queen,
you need to look. You need to your GoFundMe money went for her to buy a car. Shut up, Queen.
Yes. Yes. I want to snap. So Queen, you already know. I want to snap so bad. Yeah, I already know.
Whatever anybody says on the live, just don't use profanity, because I'm trying my best to hold court and use the appropriate English while I'm live.
Queen, you know I'm gonna snap. You know I already know. Queen, you already know. I want to snap so bad, and I want to just, Queen, you know. Woo wee. Wow. It's my, yes. It's sad, and she's so young.
She could be doing so much with her life. You don't have any of your children. You could be from here to New York, France, doing something, getting an education. You too busy wanting to chief and hang around street people and all that. Go do something with yourself. Go do something with yourself.
Yeah.
Get on an airplane. Go somewhere. See the world. See what's going on in the world. You too busy worried about what they doing out there in Bakersfield. They ain't doing nothing in Bakersfield. They ain't doing nothing.
Yes. And you would have thought she would have learned that from the beginning. But obviously she didn't learn it. She did not learn that.
I'm gonna tell the truth.
It makes no sense.
I want to say. And I'll be very diplomatic because I want to make sure I try to be respectful in this live. She seems to me as somebody who's addicted to sex. That's what I think of her. You don't care about sleeping, and you get down with having sex without protection. Okay, well, if you're not going to use protection, then get your tubes tied and, risk catching something, because eventually, that is inevitable that you will catch something or you'll pass something along. So why don't you get your tubes tied and you can have all the sex you want without worrying about getting pregnant?
Amen. Amen. Amen to that. I'm telling you, it's crazy. I don't see how where her mind is. I just
She don't
don't
have a
see it.
mind. She don't have a mind. She don't care about anything. She sits up on Facebook, posting all this crazy stuff, taking no responsibility. That's what I don't understand about this chick. I've seen her Facebook post. She talks all this crazy talk, talking in circles. Another narcissist. It's woe is me, woe is me. But what about your kids? What
Yeah.
about them? Like I said, it'd be different if you had one kid, it didn't work out, you couldn't do it for whatever reason, you kept having them. But yet you want to sit up and post up on Facebook like some boogeyman just came and stole your kids. And yet you talk in circles on Facebook. Why don't you tell people you don't even go look and talk to the boy and the girl that is living?
Right. Exactly.
Put that
Exactly.
on Facebook. You like posting so much. Woe is me, woe is me. Post that you don't go have a relationship with the older two children. Post that.
Yeah.
That's what you should be posting. Hey, I don't talk to the older children. I don't go pick up the older children. I don't have a relationship with them. I'm not doing anything for them. Post
Yep.
that to Facebook. You like posting, getting these innocent people out here to feel sorry for you. And only a fool will feel sorry for somebody that don't have 4 kids. What do you need for somebody to show you
Amen.
that all
Preach it,
children,
Queen.
they were not,
Yeah.
they're all different ages and they're gone. And yet you'll be, oh, don't talk about it. Oh, it's not our fault. Well, whose fault is it then? Who you want to blame?
Amen, Queen. Yes. We got to be the voice for them. We really do. We really do. And
You just act like somebody just came to your door and dropped off 4 kids and you gave them back to the state or whoever because you said, well, they ain't mine. They don't belong to me. I can't take care of them. You made them.
yes. And the thing is for me, is that there were 4 kids and 4 incidences. It's not like
Thank you.
I
That's what the chat people need to understand. It wasn't
still
for
go back to that.
quadruplets. It wasn't
Yes,
quadruplets.
yes, I
Wasn't
still go back to
quadruplets.
that. I still think about that. I could understand if it was like 4 kids all by one baby daddy. I could understand that. But 4 different, well, now 5 different baby daddies. Come on now. But in the beginning, yeah, it's 4 different baby daddies. That there's no excuse for that. None. I don't care what anybody says. There is no excuse for that. Period. There's no excuse. How can you can't? There's no excuse for it. How can you make?
But yet, these bottom feeders came for me in the beginning of this story when I started talking about her and the source came forward. They act like I took her children. I didn't take her children.
And nobody, yeah, and they don't understand that. There's no way. How in the okay? I'm trying to be nice. How in the world can you? How can you make excuses for 4 different cases? How?
But that's what I don't
How can you do
understand why
that?
people keep rallying for her. It's like, do you not read? Are you not following the story? Because most people don't follow the story. It's like all these stories of missing children, dead children, abused children. You don't follow the information. You're picking and choosing what you want to hear from the story and ride or die with it. No, you have to start
Exactly.
at the beginning. And the beginning is
Yes. You're so right, Queen. You are so right. I don't care what nobody
the
says.
point
There's
is,
no.
the point is you have 4 separate children that you have
Yep.
decided not to engage in having a relationship with the children. And that's the bottom line.
Yep.
And there is
Now,
no way you can logically explain not raising 4 children who are 4 different ages. You can't
yeah.
explain it. You'll never be
Yeah.
able to explain
Now you got a 5th one. Okay. So now what's the 5th excuse? So you mean to tell me people still gonna ride with her on the 5th one? What's gonna happen with the 5th one? The 5th one's gonna be in the system again. That's a given. We already got 4 in the system, right? Well, 2 with 2 with the biological fathers, and the other two missing. Yeah, so this one, oh my God, it's sad. It's sad. It's unreal. I can't. I just don't see how people are donating. Donating to GoFundMe, all this and that, doing all this and that, and now the fifth one. Are you kidding me? It's sad. And then does she give the other ones the motherly love and all that stuff for the two that are you know here with us? Because I honestly don't believe that the other two, the West was, I honestly don't believe that those are with us. But the two, the older boy and the daughter, she does not give them the care, the motherly love that they need. It's no. And now this one, what's gonna happen with this one? Is she gonna put a GoFundMe? Makes no sense whatsoever. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. And she needs to get her tubes tied, something. It makes no freaking sense whatsoever. None. And how far along is she? 3 months, you said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no. No. It's unreal. It's unreal. I'm in awe. I am.
No, you're not.
Cool.
You're not at all.
No. Okay. Yep. I'm not in awe. You right. You right. You right. You know what? You right.
No,
Because
she
I
does
knew
not
it
have her
was
own.
coming.
From my
I knew it was
understanding,
coming.
listen. From my understanding, she does not have her own place. She's still pillar to post, place to place. So that means you had sex where? On somebody's sofa or in a hotel?
Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm not in awe. You right. You are right, Queen. You keep it real. I thank you so much for keeping it updated. I really do.
And for
Yeah.
Ray Sean, whoever you are, let me tell you something about the Queen. Baby, let me tell you something. Ain't nothing wrong over here because guess what? You can't explain 4 children. Like I said, you obviously on the same caliber as Ryan Dean. Because anybody that'll ride or die with somebody not having all 4 of their children, that means you on the same wavelength, you of the same caliber. You think it's okay for somebody to continuously keep having children and not raise them. As I said, we all are flawed. We all can make mistakes as far as not raising our children. But to continuously keep having them, that is wrong.
Right. Yeah. Who is Ray Sean? Is he been
Nobody. Nobody.
is he the baby daddy?
I don't know who he is. You keeping it 100? Well, you keep it 100 and go buy that heifer crib.
Right.
Oh, street talk. 2 cribs, one to sleep in and one to put the baby in. You can't get Gucci with me. You're not even on my level. You're not even talking about anything.
You got the haters coming in. Okay.
Well, you knew that was going to happen once you dropped the link. You knew that was going to happen.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. Keeping it real. I mean, come on now.
What Vera said, Pookie,
people got
Pookie
to realize.
And yeah, we already know about Bakersfield. We've heard the stories. You know, my thing is this: there's good people, there's good people that live everywhere. But right now, when that story broke about those kids, and once we started seeing how they were acting and behaving on social media, running to the aid of this helper, that let me know you're just as grimy. You are just as grimy that you think it's okay to rally for somebody that doesn't take care of 4 damn children. She brought them here. Like I said, it'd be a difference if she had problems raising 1. She couldn't raise the 1. You're talking about 3 more. 3 more. You can't logically explain why you have not raised 4 children. And you don't have a relationship with the older 2 kids. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I sure do. Hate it. You hated that they came to the queen and told the queen, hey, she's not what she's representing herself to be. But I didn't need a source. See, that's the difference between me. I'm not like the rest of these thirsty YouTubers. I don't need nobody in my inbox. I don't need nobody on my panel. I go by what's been said, what's been told. And what was told, she didn't have 4 children in her custody. I didn't never need a source. I go by common sense. And you can't explain logically 4 different children, 4 different daddies, 4 different ages, and the mother didn't have 1 kid. So I never needed a source. Let me make that clear in this live.
Yes, because in the beginning, everybody was thinking, oh, all the kids was with one baby daddy. That was that was wrong, because people was thinking, oh, it was just one baby daddy. No, 4 baby daddies. Let's get that clear, right? And now you got a 5th baby daddy. Are you kidding me? This, ooh wee, makes no sense, none whatsoever. You still gonna ride with that person? Okay. No, I won't be donating no damn. I'm sorry, Queen. I won't be donating no money to no GoFundMe for nothing.
It's okay, down under. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. Like I said, you all are entitled to believe whatever you want to believe about the stories you hear on the news, the stories we bring here on the YT. This is my channel. This is my commentary. This is my opinion. In the end, grown folks gonna do what they want to do. You want to ride or die with a ghetto baby mama, that's on you. I don't care. I just bring you the information. You dissect it how you see fit. You want to ride or die with Ryan Dean, get knocked up again, that is your prerogative. I'm just bringing you the information. Because Queen ain't gonna lose no sleep. Because as you see, Queen ain't hurting for nothing. Queen ain't hurting for nothing. I'm a content creator. YouTube has afforded me to get up here and give you the 411 and the 211. Some of it's gossip, some of it's lies, some of it's rhetoric. That's the whole point. You don't know what is truth, what is not. But you're entitled to believe whatever you want to believe. But the logistics is the spoken word. It is not logical to go out and make children and then have bad things happen to your children on your watch or with somebody else watching your children, and then you play possum and dumb and act like you don't know what the hell's going on with your children, and you continuously keep having children, and now all your children are gone, but yet I and the rest of the world, we don't understand. We got it confused. No, I'm not confused about anything, because you can't logically explain 4 kids gone. So stay out my chat. You can't come up here and tell the queen nothing. I'm 50 years old. Been there, done all that. You ride or die with Ryan Dean, that means you are the same caliber. So you get ready to come up here and tell me basically you just like her. That's what you getting ready to tell the queen. That I'm just like her. I think like her, I act like her, I support her. Now we ain't wrong as you know what, you wrong. But you think it's okay to bring innocent children here and don't provide for them and put them in a safe environment. You wrong. She wrong. Who gets knocked up again and don't even have an address in their damn name? Yeah, I know that. I know she does not have an address legally in her name, which means, let me clarify that for you in case you didn't finish the 12th grade. That means she does not have an apartment, home, condo, townhouse, trailer, garage in her name. Welcome to Everyday Shenanigans. If you want to donate to the channel and the dream, $ Big Angie 129. Thank you. The truth needs no explanation. Amen, Lexi. You can't justify that nonsense. Amen. I'm not here to argue with you. You looking for somebody to argue with, you pick the wrong network. That's never getting ready to go on this channel. You are not getting ready to argue with the queen in the chat, and you're not getting ready to argue with me on the panel, because I'm not getting ready to indulge, because I'm entitled to my opinion, just like you're entitled to your opinion. And if I think that raising a bunch of children and letting Pookie and Ray Ray keep them and abuse them, and then the state gets involved, and I'm supposed to sit back as an outsider and say, well, yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Have another baby. Let somebody else break his leg, break his arm. That's just cool. You got the wrong queen. I don't condone abuse, period. I don't condone abuse with grown people. So how the hell would I condone it with children? So you got the wrong channel. I know I got it, baby. I'm solid. Hit the link. Thank you, Rand. I don't make excuses for nonsense. Like I said, we're all flawed, but there comes a time when you have to own your part in the foolishness. You cannot just think that people are going to give you a pass, that you can just keep getting a pass for doing wrong. You have to own when you are wrong. You have to own when you are doing wrong. That is life. I never claim to be something that I'm not. I'm flawed and made many mistakes. But what I'm not going to do is sit here and aid somebody who is just frivolously having children and refusing to raise them, and then the state has been involved. That's a totally different. Let me tell you something. Let me make this clear for a dodo bird out there. I'm not going to condone if you had 4 or 5 kids and the state didn't get involved. And then you had a baby, gave it up, had a baby, gave that one up, had a baby, gave it to your mama, had a baby, gave it to Pookie, had a baby, gave it to the neighbor, had a baby, gave it to the school teacher, gave it to the church member. It's all the same. It's only worse when the state gets involved, because that means somebody called and said you weren't doing right by your children. But either way, so long as somebody had to come in or you gave all of them up, it is still the same. Why are you continuously having children that you don't want? How the hell is that our problem? How are we wrong for saying, damn, why you keep having them? Go get on birth control or go get fixed. Birth control is free at the health department if you didn't know. You can go right now and tell them you don't have no income, and they will sign it on the dotted line. You sign your government name, and they'll give you condoms, a pap smear, a STD check. Queen, whoa, Ben, whoa, I'm 50, not a dodo bird. So that game you trying to run on the queen, you can't run it here, honey, because I got all my receipts for being above this ground at 50. Try running that game on somebody 20 just coming out their mama's house. I've been out my mama's house a long time. Queen been taking care of Queen before she was even 18 years of age. So guess what? You can't run no game here. See, I'm not like most YouTubers. I don't jump in the water knowing I ain't got no life preserver and cannot swim. Thank you all. Family planning, yes. All you have to do is go get birth control, and that's the end of the conversation. There's no babies, there's no mishaps, there's no raising the child knowing you don't have nowhere to stay, nowhere to sleep, nowhere to hold the baby. So I tell you what, Ray Sean or whoever you are, well, when she has this baby and still don't have a legal address, are you gonna supply baby supplies such as formula? You gonna supply a baby bed, onesies, clothes, baby wipes, lotion, baby oil, hairbrush, medical supplies. When it's time to go to the doctor, you got that. You got that, Ray Sean. You got what she gonna need medically. You gonna give her a rise in case she ain't got a car, Ray Sean. 100. You got that. Yeah, you carry that ghetto shit on somewhere else. I ain't interested. I don't do ghetto drama. Because that's what this case was about from day one. Ghetto ratchetness. Children born to a ghetto mama who was in the street, love hanging in the street, love hanging with street folks. I know all about the street. You can't school the queen on nothing. Not fascinated. Never been fascinated. That's why I know a clown when I see a clown. So all of those that want to ride or die with Ryan Dean, I tell you what, when it's time for the baby to come, you make sure you got your GoFundMe coins ready. You make sure you got a baby bed. You make sure you got Pampers, diapers, formula to help out. Because you think it's okay to keep having children without viable resources. First and foremost, a mindset to have the child. Let's start there. Then the resources, such as money, a decent place to live, adequate space for a child, money for the child. And who gonna keep her child while she's working? Because allegedly she works. So then let's just say this, who gonna keep her child since you know so much about life? Because allegedly, that's how one baby got his leg broke. She was gone. Yeah, I'm going to go there. Since you want to go there, I'm going to take you there. That's how one of the babies got his leg broke, his femur broke. How the hell you can get a femur broke? You can't even walk. Shut up, Queen. Since you want to go there, I'll take you to the belly of the beast because that's where you want to go. I'll take you there. How can you get your leg broke when you can't even stand up? Come on, Queen. How you going to get your leg broke when you can't walk? You come in my place? You want to school me about an infant with a broke leg, cracked leg? It's all the same to me. Cracked, broke, it's all the same. He can't walk. Now you take that back to the street. Cheaping and drinking on the same night that they was doing the search and count in Bakersfield. Do we need to go back in school to chat? Since you rallying for a baby making machine, yeah, we're gonna go there because I'm gonna take you there. When Bakersfield was doing that search months ago, Ryan Dean was at a party with a male at somebody's house where she wasn't invited. Did you hear that? So while these people out here searching for her children that she no longer had custody of, she too busy getting her jiggy on that night at somebody's house at a private party she wasn't invited to. And I understand that life goes on. But where were you when the search party was searching for your kids? Everybody named Mama ran out there to see what was going on, what the search party was doing, except for Ryan Dean. Check yourself. Check. Yes, summer nights, right. Who stood account for the broke leg of the baby? Oh, and by the way, since you a ride or die fan, where was she when the last baby was taken in and couldn't breathe? Yeah, Queen knows all about that. Where was Ryan Dean when that baby couldn't breathe on his own and was in the NICU unit for 3 weeks or so, and there was no sight of Ryan Dean, and she never came to the hospital while that baby was in the NICU unit without a mother's touch, without a mother's voice? Did you say something? Because I can't hear you. 4 children. Hit the link. Where's it at, baby? Yeah, I got the real. And don't worry about where the information is coming from, because the truth needs no explanation. Let me say that. Because see, if you living right, you doing right, you don't have to worry about what somebody's saying about you in the street. What they saying about you on the live book 1 and the live book 2. Because if you living right and your spirit is right, whatever the queen talking about, then it means nothing. Now stand outside of DHS and talk about that. Ting. Thank you, Teresa. Well, pretty face, they can't tell you how many children you can have. We don't have laws on the book to tell you how many children you can have. We don't have laws on the book that will mandatory make you have, you know what I'm saying, keep you from having children. So it doesn't matter if you had 5 kids taken, 7 kids taken, the law can't prevent you from having children. We don't have laws on the books that prevent you from procreating. So she's entitled to have another kid without adequate resources. That's her choice. And the goofball that laid with her, you goofy. You know her history. Why would you even have sex with her? You that horny? All the women in California, yes, I'm going to say that. California, long state. Got a lot of people in the state of California. Ryan Dean is the only person you can find to lay with. All the people in the state of California, and that's who you would choose to have sexual relations with. You got to be really hard up, homeboy. You got to be mighty hard up. Just like the guy who took her to the party that night, the day that those people did the search in Bakersfield. First thing I thought when I got the 411, I said, wow, he must be a lonely human being. All those pretty women in the state of California, pretty girls in the state of California, you would go pick that person to take to somebody's house uninvited. You would pick that person to lay down and have sex with, unprotected, knowing she doesn't have custody of 4 children. 2 are currently missing from a adoptive family's house who have shown no love, no concern for those baby boys, and you would have sex with her. It says a lot about who you are. Thank you, Crystal. Hit the link. Be right back. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you. Thank you for waiting. Thank you so much. Thank you, sweethearts. Thank you. God bless all of you. That cave, I can't tell you that. I don't know anything about California laws, sweetheart. Well, This live is pertaining to the bio donor of the missing California City boys. Information has been brought to me that she is pregnant, at least 3 months pregnant. That's the said information. Take it or leave it. It doesn't really matter to me. I'm not gonna lose no sleep because I'm half pregnant. Just keeping it real. She been moved on. That's the whole point of the story. She been checked out. That's why I said, if you actually followed the story, the woman had 4 children, 4 different baby daddies, 4 different children, 4 different baby daddies, 4 different ages. They're not quadruplets. 4 babies weren't sleeping in beds and something bad happened to one and the state came in and removed all 4. 4 different children, 4 different baby daddies, 4 different circumstances, 4 different babies, 4 different daddies, 4 different babies, 4 different babies, 4 different daddies, 4 different situations. What are you confused about? Come on now. You can't explain it because there is no explanation needed. The truth needs no explanation. Stay woke. You okay, Batcave? See, the truth has never needed explanation. You're entitled to your interpretation of any situation, but you cannot logically explain 4 different children raised and birthed from the womb by 4 different men, and all 4 taken, 2 removed by the state, 2 baby fathers intervened on behalf of the older children when they got wind of the situation of the 2 baby children that were adopted by Jacqueline and Trezell West. What else do you need? Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you, Kristen. Yes, she's checked out on all her children. And even today, with the 2 remaining children, she's a no-show. So you want to come into this chat to tell me about me? I ain't what you want, because I'm not the problem. Because as I state, you cannot explain logically 4 different children, 4 different fathers, 4 different removals. The truth needs no explanation. And if you are ride or die with a scenario such as this, then that means you are cut from the same cloth. Because as I state, many people have been raised by different people, other people, family members, adopted, foster care. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about to continuously have children and check out and have them removed by the state, have the fathers petition to get custody for them. That is the problem. Yes, Night Owl, she's checked out. That's why I said, it appears to me that Rondine has an addiction to sex. She likes to have sex, and then she doesn't want to follow through once she has become pregnant. She checks out once the children are born, leaving them here, leaving them there. Pookie Ray Ray got them. They keeping them, looking after them. Now, next thing you know, somebody's hurt, somebody's leg broke, somebody ain't breathing. Well, guess what? When the one child leg femur was broke, that's because somebody broke the damn leg. 2, the last one that you had, he couldn't breathe because of what you was environment in your system. Did you tell that on Facebook? Oh, by the way, Facebook, my last one, he couldn't breathe because I was chiefing and drinking. But I love my kids. It wasn't my fault. I didn't do nothing to my children. All right. Hit the link. You want to be heard. It's neither here nor there for the queen. You see, I don't lose no sleep about what's going on in California, Bakersfield, Rogersville, Tennessee. None of the stories that I cover. It is what it is. Because as they say, the truth needs no explanation. I ain't lost no sleep. My life is Gucci. Because I'm not going to sit up here and have no house full of kids knowing I can't take care of them and can't do right by them. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, did you go to prison? Did you have to go to jail? You didn't have no help? Okay, cool. You couldn't raise your kid. But you can't explain 3 more. Because like I said, I've been around numerous people who couldn't raise their kids at that time. That's not what I'm judging. I'm judging to continuously have children and not raise them. Put them in a dire situation. And then play possum months later, years later, to Facebook like you've done nothing wrong by your children. Yeah, I have a problem. I have a major problem. So you a ride or die with somebody having all 4 of their children gone, taken by the state, the last 2, the 2 that are missing out of the care of Jacqueline and Giselle West, and you see how sickening it is. Ryan Dean failed all 4 of her children, and then those last babies got adopted by Jacqueline and Giselle West, and they are currently missing out of the state of California. And you want to come to the Queen and tell me about what I'm saying is wrong? Yeah, all right. Maybe you need to call Jacqueline and Giselle and give them the same rhetoric you're trying to feed the Queen, because you can't feed me nothing. I don't participate in Play-Doh because I've been woke. Because see, the difference about the story, I'm old enough to be everybody's mama in the story. So you can't come to me and school me on nothing. I done been there and done that. And you can't logically explain to no human 4 children, 4 different ages, 4 different baby daddies, and you ain't not married 4, and now you swole with baby number 5, and still don't got your own address in your name. You don't have a working lease with Ryan Dean's name on a lease stating you are renting from a person's entity from the state of California. Show us a lease then. How about that? 1 second. Thank you so much for your patience. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you all so much for your patience. If you have a comment pertaining to the subject matter at hand, feel free to hit the link. I prefer that you show yourself. Amen. No, baby, I did not go down to no casino, sweetheart. I'm wasting my money like that, baby. I like to hold on to my coins as much as I can. Queen is not a gambler. That is not in my forte. Thank you, Joe. Yes, babies for benefits. Maybe that's what it's all about. Get you a bunch of food stamps, just eat good, and let your babies crawl around, put their hands in the electrical socket. Hey, I don't know. You know, it takes all kinds. I'm just saying. You think your baby gonna get up and feed herself, go to the doctor? They got whoop and cough, they got this. Hey, I don't care. Just let them fend for themselves. They can't walk, they can't talk. But I'm eating good off the care from the state of California. So you can let all your little baby daddies and friends run in your refrigerator. Oops, I forgot. You ain't gonna have no refrigerator. You you're not gonna have nothing. You're gonna be staying with somebody else. Your relative gonna let you stay in the house with a newborn when your baby comes. Your relative's gonna sign up to let you come stay in the house with a newborn. Baby, it's 2021. Folks is tired and folks are suffering. And that bringing in extra parties unwillingly and unnecessarily, that ain't what's going on in 2021. Hit the link. Thank you for joining me. Y'all go ahead and give y'all GoFundMe money. That money you donated to her, she bought a car with that money that you all gave for the GoFundMe. Did you know that? Since you want to try to tell the queen about what's going on in California, I know a little more than what you think I know. And don't worry about who's telling it, because truth needs no explanation. Obviously, somebody wanted me to know what's going on out there in California. Don't hate the player, hate the game. It is what it is. Crystal. Get the link. Well, yeah, y'all donate that good money. She went and bought her a car with your money. Ting. Some of you can't nobody tell y'all nothing because y'all know everything. How you know something about a stranger? You don't even know the chick. What you know about Ryan Dean is from a Facebook post. That's not knowing somebody. I keep trying to tell you to stay off that damn Facebook. Can't nobody tell y'all nothing. Y'all know everything. Y'all want to stay on Facebook. They said it. They said it. He said it on Facebook. She said it on Facebook. Well, a picture and some words. When was that ever the truth? Can't nobody tell y'all nothing. Y'all love the lie book. Lie book 1. YouTube is lie book number 2. It is what it is.
Hello. Hey,
Good morning.
Angela. Good morning, dear.
You can't show yourself not out.
Well, I'm in my nightclub, but
I'm in mine too. That's good enough. Then let the people know you're real. Okay.
Yeah, I'm very real.
So
yeah, I'm in my nightclub.
What do you have to say about the tea that Queen brought?
I will say that you called this when the story started months ago.
Thank you. That's what Nancy said too. Queen, you already knew she would get pregnant again. Well, because she's underage. I mean, under the age of bearing is what I'm trying to explain. She's of bearing age of children, so it would be expected she would get pregnant again. But I think it's in poor taste to get pregnant and you still don't have your own. You still don't have your own apartment. You still don't have your own condo. You still don't own your own house, trailer. You don't own anything. And from my understanding, that car that you had, you were making notes on that a couple months ago. I said it.
She got the people for the good money, but it supposed to be for banners and signs.
But you want a defender. So I told people, be careful about GoFundMes. You have been told that by law officials. Be careful of giving your money to a GoFundMe because you don't know where the money is going. So you just gave this helper money to buy a car, and now she knocked up again and don't even have an address. She's staying with a relative. I said that.
Correct. This is the type of woman that gets pregnant, has the baby, loves the gifts, the baby shower, the gender reveals, all the stuff that's popular, and then to heck with the baby. Somebody else can raise the baby. I'm a party.
Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Did you just say gender reveal?
Yeah, everybody has a gender reveal, no wedding. Everybody has a gender reveal. Got 100 children. I mean, it ain't like science. You either having a boy, or girl, two girls, or
Did
two
you say
boys.
gender reveal? Could
Yeah,
it be that she's wanting to know the sex of her baby? Did you say that, Angela? I said that. Stop playing.
yeah. Everybody's hyped up on gender reveals and the gifts and the baby shower. Well, they don't call it baby shower, gender reveal. And once all the fun is over and all the sonograms is over, when the responsibility kicks in, she says to heck with it. Nobody has 4 kids and 4 separate incidents. Nobody. You have an issue within yourself to have 4 babies and 4 incidents. One,
Thank you.
maybe. 3 more, something is wrong. And it's not, the state doesn't wake up and come and get kids. The state doesn't wake up and say, today I feel like going to Ryan Dean
They were
house
running
and messing
around.
with
Oh
her.
my gosh. CPS, they're the enemy. Oh, they're snatching babies. They're hiding babies. They're putting them in baby
Right.
trucks. They're hiding them. Yeah. I ain't got nothing better to
Mhm.
do than ride around California looking for Ryan Dean children. 5 police missing with that nonsense.
Yeah, I mean, nobody wakes up and go to the hospital and gets babies. If CPS is there, that means they were called by the doctor. Why isn't
Oh,
anybody
yeah.
going to
A
the
social
doctor house?
worker. A social worker is underpaid, don't make no money. And why would you be hanging at the hospital when you got a job to do at the office? I'll wait. I'm just hanging at the
Right.
hospital, but yet I'm supposed to be at the DHS office working, shuffling paperwork. Yeah, okay.
Exactly. So do
Oh,
you know
it's the
that before the
Illuminati.
social worker
It's the
can get the
Illuminati.
baby? Not
It's
the
the
Illuminati.
Illuminati. They in with the DHS. They got coats and daggers, and they got ceremonies they have, and they're stealing the babies. They're the pizza parties. They're going into projects, and they're stealing the babies out the window, and they're having ceremonies.
What?
I thought you got gangsters standing around watching the hood and standing on the sidewalks and posting up. Oh, Queen, what you know about that? Shut up, Queen.
Right. So why the Illuminati ain't got all the other kids that never get put in the system, but they get killed or neglected or beat? Where they be at then? Is it certain projects or certain people? I'm just trying to find out because this kids that never get put in the system that Angela does stories on that have never been in the system and still get treated.
Rogersville. Did you hear what I said? Rogersville. Did you hear what I said?
Right.
Summer Wells.
Right.
Summer Wells. Woo. Get jiggy with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So what was the Illuminati at then? I mean, because that makes no logical sense. If they're going to get one set of kids, why didn't they get another set of kids? I mean, it shouldn't be no discrimination if we use that logic. So they get the kids and they having ceremonies. So like, when do they do this? Is it certain states? Is it certain zip codes? What is it? Because that makes no sense. And y'all know it don't make no sense.
I know. Trump said, go into all the urban areas, Section 8 housing, and steal all the black babies and put them in a truck somewhere. Mm-hmm. Steal those kids. Sell those kids. That's what Trump is doing. And he's in cahoots with the Illuminati and Bakersfield and Cal City DHS office.
Really? Well, how did they miss a whole lot of hoods around here where the kids are mistreated, neglected? Why they didn't get these African American kids? Like, because I know plenty of them, people with 8 kids and 9 kids and 10 kids and 12 kids. Y'all do know people have 12 kids and they ain't been over there yet. So, I mean, you have to make it make sense. That makes not a lick of sense.
When you got people of the same caliber as Ryan Dean. I learned that when I covered this story, how ratchet those people are in California, how ratchet these other people are in the United States that rolled or died with her, putting up Facebook posts and Facebook groups, rallying for somebody that's got 4 kids and don't got custody of them, and you were rallying for her. You're going to build a Facebook page around somebody that lost 4 children? That means there's something wrong with you. You're cut from the same cloth. You don't have no gumption. You don't have no respect for children. You don't care. As I said, there comes a time when a person may have a child. They realize they can't raise that child. Okay, cool. You let your mother raise your kid. You gave your kid up, whatever. That's not what the queen is arguing. I'm arguing the continuation of having children and bad things happening to your children to where the state steps in and your family comes in to petition the removal of your children. That's what I have the problem.
Have y'all ever asked yourself why her mother didn't get none of these kids?
Well, oh, wait a minute. Where her mama
Her
been?
daddy?
Wait a minute. I got dust on my shoulder. Oh, get it out. Where was her mama all these times? I ain't seen the mama nowhere. While her dusty daddy was all up in my Facebook page, in a non-working Facebook page. Homeboy, we don't talk to folks that wear knee socks. Shut up.
With that little baby ponytail.
Queen ain't worried about that gangster stuff y'all was talking about there in California. I already told you Queen affiliated with California, so that don't even mean that what you're talking about. Because I don't care about none of that. See, y'all on that gangster ghetto ratchet stuff. Don't nobody care nothing about that, man.
If he was that much of a gangster, they would have him born.
Look, Queen, no thugs right here. Well,
right.
What's your point?
But they couldn't keep the boys. They that gangster.
Look, yeah, I'm gonna say it on the live in case they think I'm slow. Queen, no thugs and kingpins right here. So what you talking about in Bakersfield, Cal City means nothing to me because I'm not fascinated.
Right.
Because I know that's a short-lived life, being in the street, hustling, gang banging. I know all about it. I grew up on the south side of Chicago, so that should tell you what I'm about. What I come from. They don't want that.
They don't want that.
I know all about gang banging, family affiliated. I don't care about none of that. That means nothing to me because that's not my life. I got rednecks I'm around that act like they damn gang bangers. What's your point?
What? Not gang bangers. They don't think they gang bangers, do they? I said,
I'm not fascinated. The issue is having children back to back and not providing for them and allowing the state to come in and take your children and the fathers taking their children because you failed your children, which shows me that you cannot have children. You don't need children in your care. And now here we are, 7 months later, you are pregnant again with another child. Why?
Why? Because protecting yourself and birth control, no, I ain't got time for that. I'm just going to keep on having these babies for these gender reveals and then dump them off. Because that's her safety net, is CPS, whether she knows it or not. It's her safety net.
Jose Sosa. You probably you need to talk to the officials out there in California about building property out there. I mean, what you got to understand is you're out in the middle of nowhere. So what are the children going to have?
Correct.
You want the children to be able to have access to swimming pools, school, libraries, those type of things. Right. So those are the things you need to think about.
But you called it when you said she'll have another baby in no time, and you're absolutely right.
Yes, because I know people. Let me tell you something. Queen has lived around all types of people. I am demographically diverse. I know doctors, lawyers, engineers, thugs, gang bangers, kingpins. I know everybody. There ain't a type of person I have not been around. And I know a fool when I see one. Oh, do you understand what I'm saying?
Not a fool when you see one. Woo! But yeah, I think it's a shame to just have babies and you can't take care of them. Like, this is something that could have been prevented. This ain't like you wake up and you just get a baby. Come on now.
Like I said, everybody's been young. We all been young. As I state, I'm not gonna say it again. We all make mistakes. Yep. This is not that type of situation. You are
But
frivolously going out, lying down, knowing you cannot provide for children, and you continually keep getting knocked up and not being able to provide for your children. That is a
right,
totally different situation. You have had too many kids by different men. It's not even like you had 4 kids by the same father.
right.
You got 4 kids by different men, which means you got pregnant by one, then you went and had sex with another. You had sex with Pookie. Then you went and laid down with this one. Then you went and laid down with Ray Ray. Then you went and laid down with Ray
Hmm.
Ray's cousin. Oh, Angela, did you say that? I said that.
Yeah, I ain't forgot that video.
Oh, oops. Kissing cousins.
I ain't forgot that video. Y'all
But
check it
but
out. It's
but but
on.
but ooh, that's a rap song. But that's Angela's fault. No, that's not my fault.
No, that ain't her fault for that, baby.
You
Know
know
what
you
kind of
grimy.
sense y'all got?
You know you grimy. If allegedly, let's say allegedly, you allegedly slept with 2 cousins.
Mm.
But that's okay too, right? Okay. So now the brothers could be possibly brothers and first cousins.
Yes, we ain't forgot about that. But yeah, I hear nothing about the boys from you. Nothing about you out there searching, but you got time to keep getting pregnant. Right. And you want me to believe that you better and she better, but she don't got GoFundMe money and bought a car? What? Baby, the ghetto. And y'all want us to have sympathy for her? No, I have sympathy for the kids whose feelings don't be regarded and they grow up and they have issues as adults because parents neglected
Let me
them
say
or
this. Let me say this. Let me say this. I'm gonna say this. And I want you all to listen very carefully to what I'm getting ready to say. Ryan Dean, you are a fraud. You've always been a fraud. You've never cared about your children. You checked out day one. You checked out before they had even been conceived. And I'm going to say this to you because I can say this to you. The time you spend on Facebook getting sympathy, why don't you call your son and your daughter? Yeah, tell Facebook and everybody that. You don't even call that little boy. So that means you don't call the little girl either. Do you understand? Because it's tit for tat.
right.
So why don't you tell that when you go into the lie book? Tell the whole truth that you don't even engage with the living children because we about know the babies are dead. We're going to go and say that.
Yeah.
The Cal City boys probably are not living. So let's stick to the living right now. Why don't you engage with those children? You're too busy posting to Facebook and showing you have no love for the living children. You don't show no love for the living children. Man, you grimy, man. Grimy. You show nothing. And you go to Facebook and these innocent people are sitting out here watching the page thinking, oh my God, use your head. You can't explain logically 4 different children. Where are you people from? You act like you're from Mars. Grow up. This lady checked out before they were even conceived. She's a hood rat. She's a street person. She don't care about nothing. You're
That'll
despicable to
babysit
me.
y'all kid.
You are
That'll
despicable.
babysit y'all kid.
You are despicable to me because you have shown that all you care about is screwing and having sex. There's more to life than having sex with men. Let me tell you something. You want to have unprotected sex? You want to sleep with every time Dick and Harry? That's your business. I don't care about none of that. But use birth control.
Right. It's free. It don't even
Use
cost you nothing.
birth control. You got these crazy people out here, radical thinking, cussing and fussing, going to people inboxes and doxing people and changing profile names and this and that. They just as goofy as you are. Stay woke. Lady, you don't care about yourself. That is why you never kept your kids. You don't even care about Ryan Dean. That's what people need to understand. You don't love yourself. You have never loved yourself. That is why you keep screwing and getting pregnant, and then poof, something bad happens.
Right.
Somebody leg broke. Somebody can't breathe. Somebody on a respirator. Somebody in the NIC unit for 3 weeks. You a no-show. You ain't even there to hold the baby foot, rub the baby's shoulder, rub the baby's face. Where were you? Because you ain't never cared.
Chiefing.
So don't come for me talking about what I'm talking about. Because you can't explain logically a mother letting her child lay up in the NIC unit for a month and wouldn't even visit her own baby. Check yourself. Don't check me.
Better keep y'all baby. Better keep y'all kids. Like I told them about Dunn and Candy Cane. Let her keep y'all kids.
Listen, Linda says, I wonder if she knows who the father is.
It could be one of many.
Yeah, maybe
This
it's
a
somebody
party
else's
girl.
cousin. Maybe it's somebody else's cousin.
But I was told when you said she bought that car, I was like, all that money these people going up and rallying for it.
Oh, that was the money. That was the money for the lawyer. But you see, that amount didn't get up. So I guess she said, well, they ain't donate no more money. Let me go and cash out and take that money and go buy me a car. Bye, Felicia. But guess what?
Right.
You didn't buy a whole car because that ain't really enough money to buy a car. It'd be a trap car. You had to probably take that money and put down on.
Boy, she get gullible people every time. She get gullible people every time. But I don't understand how people don't understand that. No, DHS don't wake up wanting kids. That's more paperwork for them. And to have living kids that you can see and call and you still don't do nothing, what makes y'all think the baby gonna be any different? This girl likes to party. A baby is gonna slow her down. I know these type of women. They have to party.
But listen, you know yourself. You know yourself.
Right.
Then stop getting pregnant.
They can't help it. It's something in there where they got to be the center of attention, like a narcissist. If I get pregnant, then everybody focus on me. But yet, you could be searching for your kids. You could be going to school. You could get a job. It's so many things you can do within this time. Build a bond with your kids. They don't think like that. They don't. And it's sad because it's another baby in the system. And God forbid this happens again, where the kids come up just missing. Nobody knows nothing.
Well, more than likely, her baby ain't gonna come up missing. He gonna probably come up with a broke arm. Excuse me.
Ain't nobody even said
that baby.
Yeah.
That baby gonna come up missing. That baby gonna come up with something broke, some abuse. Somebody knocked the child around. Somebody hit the child. Some baby shaking syndrome. It ain't gonna be like these other cases.
That's what I found weird.
Child neglect.
That was never really addressed. Who broke that baby leg since she said it wasn't her? Get on Facebook and tell that.
27.
Who broke your baby leg?
27, 28. She's in that age bracket.
Because when your body out gonna get old.
You know you sound old right now, Night Owl.
When your body out gonna get old, and these kids gonna grow up, and the kids that's here that she can have a relationship with, they gonna despise her. And then that's when she gonna need them to pass her a glass of water, as my grandma used to say. And they not gonna be thinking about her.
Yeah. I used to hear that growing up. My mom used to say that you don't know who's gonna have to pass you a glass of water. Amen. Amen. Amen.
So that's why I feel sorry for the child. I mean, because this is the type of woman, they just like to have kids. And then they dump them off.
Listen. It's not the kids, it's the sex. It's the sex that leads to getting pregnant. She likes to screw. Right. That's her problem.
Well, they got shots for that or something.
It's not the kids. It's just like a man. He goes out here, he lays with different women. Poof, somebody come crying they pregnant. It's the same thing. The difference is she's the one carrying the baby. The difference over here is He's providing the sperm to make the baby. It's the same thing. They like to screw and not use protection. That is the problem. She don't care about having no kids. That's obvious. But she
Yeah.
likes having sex. That's Ryan Dean's problem. She likes to have sex.
With anything.
It's not even about the babies.
With anything. That's the part I can't get over. Like, girl, your body ain't tired. You must don't feel no pain. Cause 4 different times, 4 different men, like that's a lot. And to
That
be
case,
young too.
that comment about being real fertile, you can't, it doesn't matter about being fertile. You're fertile because you are able to produce. All you have to do is use birth control. You can't just keep
Yeah.
having sex unprotected knowing you are fertile. You have to use protection. Come on now.
Everybody ain't got common sense answer. Now you know.
She's real fertile. No, you're real fertile. Use protection. You're going to be fertile at 27 unless you have healthcare problems.
I was gonna say something else, but I'm like Chris, I ain't gonna say it.
Oh my God.
She just for the streets.
That's all.
And
Thank
she
you.
like being for the streets.
Tracy, come on now. Watch the language.
I can't see it. Yeah, she for the streets. She a party girl. A good time girl, as they used to call her.
Old
You
folks.
know that
Ain't nothing good. What the old people used to say, ain't nothing good after 12. Shut your mouth.
legs in jail.
I can't.
And she with them both.
Well,
No house, no address, no skills, no nothing. But can pop it open for a real one. That just, I don't know. You right. Maybe she just addicted to the pain. I don't know. Any pain will do. Little, big, short, oh, it don't matter. And a good blunt.
well, the men, they trifling too. Because you need to stop out. The men need to own responsibility for out here sleeping with different women, and you're not using protection, and you know there's a chance that a woman can get pregnant. You can't trust the judgment of a woman or the words of a woman saying, "Yeah, I'm on something." Woo woo woo. You don't know what she's on. You're not there to see somebody take a birth control pill, go get the shot, whatever the device is. So you should put a condom on. You don't want no kids, put a condom on. All that, I want to feel the real deal. Come on, now we grown. You know she's fertile. You met a
Safety
woman
first.
fertile, then you should use a condom. This is the bottom line.
But when you for the streets, street people don't care about none of that.
Yeah, well, that's not true. There's lots of people that's everyday working people that seem decent. They don't like using condoms. Night out. Lots of men
I'm
that
just,
don't like using condoms. You have men that are 50,
yeah.
60, 70, 30 that
Oh,
don't
I
got
don't know.
kids, got one kid, whatever the situation is, they don't like using condoms. Most men don't like using them. I don't want to use them.
I don't know.
You'd be
You educate
surprised.
me on
Men
that when
my
they get
age
that from.
that don't want to use condoms. It's not even about 27-year-olds, 30-year-olds. They're grown men that don't want to use condoms and don't even care if they sleeping with somebody that's not on birth control.
Oh my God. Oh, see, that's
You
out of
can't
my
say you
league.
know. You just meet somebody all of today. You don't know what they're doing.
True.
So you 50 years old having sex with somebody, you don't know if they can have a child or not.
Yeah.
It's not just the women's responsibility, it's the man's responsibility too. You got to stop having
Yeah.
sex with people and just taking for their word that, oh, I'm on something, I'm doing something, I got something, I'm on the shot, I'm on this. You need to look at it as if, hey, she ain't on nothing, let me put a condom.
Yeah. But people reckless now. I don't know. People don't have the same morals they used to have.
Hello, Seabreeze. Okay, Flouncy, come on now.
What did Flouncy say?
Jesus.
You know, people don't care no more. Everybody want a free for all now. So what you're saying makes sense, but I don't know. People don't get that. I'll be
Well,
scared to catch something, no matter the age. I just be scared of catching something
well,
because, like you say, we don't know people, so I could never be that comfortable. That's just my personality. I could never be that comfortable to believe that nothing could ever happen or go wrong. What? No. So
if you want
that's
to donate to the channel, $ Big Angie, 129 Cash App. Thank you very much. Thank you all for joining. Well, that's okay, but I'm just, that's the said information. I'm almost approaching 2 hours. I'm an hour and 40 minutes in. That's the
all
said
right. I'm
information
gonna
coming out
drop
of
down,
California.
sugar.
That the bio mother of the missing Cal City boys is with child, allegedly 3 months pregnant. And that is the information that I'm bringing to you here in the wee hours. You either take it or leave it. It doesn't really matter to me. I don't really care, to tell you the truth. I just bring you the said information. You're entitled to believe what you want to believe. You already knew that eventually the woman would get pregnant again because she's fertile. But you would think a person would say to themselves, okay, I'm not going to get another baby. I don't have my 4 children. The 2 that I had are missing, the younger ones. The 2 older ones are with the father. Why would you get pregnant? You don't even have a place to stay. You don't have your own place. Living with somebody else is not a place to live. It's not your place. She doesn't care. That's the reason why she doesn't have the 4 children that she had by her womb. She's never cared.
Just an egg donor.
So,
And that's very strange for a woman kids not to be that old and they just keep getting snatched from her. Like that makes no sense.
but we making this up and talking about her. How am I talking about? You immersed yourself, like somebody in the chat said. You ran out of breath when those children were reported missing in Cal City, and then you fell off after you gave a few interviews to the news. You fell off, ducked off. You did not engage in anything pertaining to those missing boys. And then people want to sit up and act like we are wrong for saying anything about any information that came out about her. No, because you should have known your life was going to come on Front Street scrutiny once you immersed yourself in the case. I would have never came forward as a biological mother knowing I didn't have all my kids. I would have never said nothing because I wouldn't have wanted people judging me saying, damn, you have 4 kids, you ain't got none of them. You know people are going to talk and wonder, well, what happened? What happened? How could you not think people are not going to wonder what happened with you and your children? Come on now. This is ridiculous.
Right. Really, we didn't even have to know about her. Because even if they were found, they were not going back to her because she lost all her rights. I don't know how people confused about that. She wasn't going to get them back. And it takes a lot to get your rights terminated. That's a process.
My understanding, she had ample enough time to get those boys back that are currently missing out of the possession of Jacqueline and Giselle West. It was not an overnight process for the state of California to take away the rights of Ryan Dean. You did not comply with what the program entailed for you to get your children back. So you lost your kids, 1, on your own watch. 2, when they were in the state's care, in foster care, going from home to home, you chose not to comply with whatever they wanted you to do. You did that. That has nothing to do with YouTube, Facebook, the Illuminati, DHS. You did that.
That's why I'm trying to say that how y'all confused on that. Like it's a process to lose your rights. It's so many appeals and things you have to go through. So the fact that she went through this with 2 different babies, no, she don't need no more kids. She couldn't do nothing with the kids she was supposed to take care of. Nothing. Just having babies and gender reveals and then throwing them away. That's basically it. That's all that this is. I'm gonna have a baby. Everybody else see me. My stomach big.
You are killing me with this gender reveal. You are killing me with
Cause
this.
that's all they had a baby for. And that's all they had a baby for is the fun. Like they said, when people want to be married so bad, they get hyped up in the wedding planning. But once the marriage come in, then they don't even understand what to do. They don't know it's work. Having kids is work. That ain't no fun time and Oh, I'm gonna get to live my best life. People lying to y'all. It's a sacrifice, a daily sacrifice. And it takes work in order to see the beauty in it when you go through the ups, the downs, the good times, the bad times. It's a process, it's life, it's a forever job. So when I see mothers that intentionally have kids and just F them over, I have no sympathy for those type of mothers. Like, we're not gonna keep going through. They didn't have their daddy. Oh my God, Maury, I didn't have my daddy, so I got 20 kids. And Maury, I don't feed my kids because my daddy left when I'm 2. I don't want to hear that. A lot of people daddy left. A lot of people are adopted. A lot of people got the same story. We don't F over our kids. So when a woman has kids, but I know women that want kids, that's praying for kids, that's married, that went to school, that's not, they do the right things and they can't have them. But then women like this steadily have them and don't want them. I have no sympathy for those type of mothers. You having babies for gender reveals is what you having them for gifts. And then when the gifts is over and the lights is gone and all the rotel gone and the dips and the chips, then all of a sudden, now I can't keep this baby. This baby hollering all night. Now I don't want to change no diaper. The dad ain't gonna see the baby. I don't got time for that. Then when the baby end up in the trash can or burnt up or stabbed up or gone, oh my God, my baby. And girl, what was you doing with, how the baby get gone? Somebody broke the baby leg. Well, who broke I don't want to talk about it. Then what you here for? I ain't got time for that. That's what happens in these stories. I love my baby so much. Girl, why did you leave the baby with your boyfriend and you knew him a day off of Facebook? He seemed nice. What? Girl, why is this grown man bad for your daughter? That's gonna be her new daddy. How long you been knowing her? I met him on Snapchat and liked his pictures. You know the same old stories we hear. I'm not finna be playing with these women like that. That girl having a baby just to be having them and then dump them off and the state gets the baby and then the baby becomes somebody else's issue. Because if they born drug dependent, alcohol, fetal syndrome, and all that your other kids went through, that's a whole nother job within itself. So I don't have sympathy for women like this. They just got wounds to have wounds. They need to donate their wounds to science. Hell, ain't nobody got time for that. You got folks that will love a baby.
Look, you gonna need a crane to pick up that wound. Shut up, Queen.
It's wide open. They can lift it on up. Get you a backhoe.
Get off my live.
Get you a backhoe and just scoop it on up out of there. Be all right.
Stop.
You do stories every day. And what do the women say? I met him on social media. We had talked in the inbox and I thought I could trust him with my baby because, you know, he seemed like a nice guy. He got 20 children. They don't live with him, but he got pictures of his kids. So I left my baby and now my baby stands up. Oh my God, pray for me. I have no sympathy. None. I was a young mother. I ain't leave my kid. Talking about just leaving them? I just leaving my kid. For what? The kids that asked to come. So why would you leave them? And until she tell me who broke that baby leg and she pressed charges, I never had nothing for her. No sympathy, no empathy, no nothing. Because nobody ever asked, well, why your mama didn't get your kid? Why would your kids have to go through all these processes of different homes and you don't know how people would treat your baby? People could be pinching them babies, as my grandma used to say. You don't know who pinching your baby. Why wouldn't the mama say,
girl, you killing me right now about pinching your baby? Lord have mercy.
Dumb folk would be pinching your baby and you don't know nothing because the baby can't talk. So who do you know that hate you so bad that would have broke your baby leg? But I ain't see you whoop banging on Facebook talking about you were gonna go and beat them down and run up on them and record it live. Why? Because you with it. If you ain't pressing charges or you out of breath telling me you don't beat the brakes off somebody for breaking your baby leg.
And that's the whole point. As far as I know, nobody was prosecuted for breaking that baby's leg And all you can do after the fact is sit on Facebook and make excuses about how you got 4 children out your custody and you other dodo birds want to ride the ride, aiding this woman that you don't know nothing about. How the hell you gonna aid a stranger you don't know nothing about? You don't know, you ain't seen her, you never met her in life, and you now know she got 4 kids out of custody, and 2 are missing from the custody of people who adopted them from foster care, and you gonna still say, y'all wrong, y'all shouldn't be saying nothing. No, you shouldn't be saying nothing.
No, what y'all should be asking her, girl, who broke that baby leg so we could get them prosecuted?
That's right.
Girl, who?
Because I have yet to hear anybody stand account for breaking the baby's leg or anybody being prosecuted for breaking the cracking the femur of that little boy.
Nobody is stepping up to tell that, but y'all want to talk about somebody wrong. No, she wrong because she never had to come out because by law she was no longer considered a parent.
And my thing
giving
is,
birth don't make you a parent.
Listen, she knows who she left that baby with and who kept that baby, and you also know who was in the house. Now, perhaps there were lots of people in the house staying where she left the kid, so it could be a multitude of people that could have cracked the baby's leg. But nonetheless, you should have dropped everybody's damn name because that's your child. I don't care about none of it.
Right.
Look, as we say in the street, hey, I ain't lost nothing with none of you. My baby was here. Pookie Ray Ray was all in the house. Take a pic.
I wouldn't be surprised if she broke the baby leg.
She could. Well, that's what somebody had put in my inbox months ago when all this was going on with that Cassie case. Somebody anonymously was in my box without a profile picture, and they were basically saying that Ryan Dean broke the child's leg, not Peter Paul Pookie. I don't know. I wasn't there.
Cause I found it odd that a mama that went that hard a few months back is silent now, but never got hard about who broke that baby leg, and nobody was prosecuted, and that's a crime.
Mm-hmm.
But yet, here we are with baby number 5, and by next year it'll be baby number 6. It'll be a number come along. You know that wolf coochie get them.
I'm at hour 152. Let's talk about the male. Who are you?
Some dusty Negro. Quan. Ray and Pookie brother.
Why in the world would you, sir, lay down with Ryan Dean, knowing her history, knowing her children are not in her custody, knowing all the rhetoric going on with these missing Cal City boys? Why in God's name would you ever have sexual relations with Ryan Dean? Come on, dude. You can't tell me you that hard up for sex with all the women in the state of California. You got neighboring states, Oregon, you got Washington State, you got Vegas, Nevada, you got Arizona, you got all these places. You can go find you some cookie, nookie, and you pick Ryan Dean. Come on.
Maybe he homeless too. And homeless people they have it hard. So you got 2 homeless people together.
Don't you start nothing. Okay, Summer says he's a local pastor. Summer, please stop. Don't do that.
A local pastor? Girl. It might be a homeless person, and you know, when you're hard up, you're hard up.
I baptize you in the name of stop, Queen. I can't. Leave me alone. It's too early for this.
I can't wait to see that reveal, child. Woo!
You can't tell me Satan ain't busy. Satan, he is busy.
Maybe this a future husband.
Yeah, good luck. Well, you should have married her first and then got her pregnant. Do it the old school way. You married.
And it shouldn't even been no kids involved. With her history, I would have said, nah, we're going to pass on that, baby.
Flouncy, you got too many. Flouncy said a homeless pastor. I'm dead. Please stop. Y'all stop that.
Might be on 90 Day Fiance. Maybe they're auditioning for that.
Girl, if you don't leave me alone, please stop. I'm trying to keep it right. You wrong? There
might be somebody.
Look,
they don't met online.
90 Day Fiance can't deal with the ones they got. Bye, Angela.
Look, she can get a season on there. They don't met on social media, like I said. His picture looked good. He said she looked good, and he said, "Come on, girl, and let's make a baby."
You know what?
That was for my Alabama folk. Come on, girl.
Gul. Yeah, G-U-H. G-U-L.
Come on, girl. Go. You know you look good. Them big
You know
old
what?
thighs.
You know what? Look, Ryan Dean she's another one. She got a lot of hamburger too. Bye, Allie. I'm dead.
A lot of hamburger.
Don't you find it interesting? All these girls in these stories is big girls.
Big up. Yep, that's why we be saying it.
These some hefty weight helpers I ever seen. I ain't lying.
With the diabetic arm.
Everyone, Rogersville is heavyweight, Kingsport heavyweight, Cal Bakersfield.
Yeah.
Y'all know them food stamps is supplying. I ain't Queen, please stop. Damn.
2 tons of fun.
Wow. Jesus, well.
They eating good now. I ain't gonna take care of the kid, but
these
but
some heavyweights in these stories. All these girls is big. I do find that interesting.
with them diabetic arms.
You know what about?
You know they got them arms that jiggle. Them arms that jiggle, baby. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Come on.
Not out. You sick.
You know they be
that look, Bakersfield got a lot of hamburger. That's all I'm gonna say. That's a big good. And what I'm trying to understand is where were you having relations? Because you don't got your own place. So y'all were doing it what, in a car outside, in his house, the hotel, what? I'm dead. Come on, man.
And Candy cane rabbit shoot.
Ryan Dean couldn't fit down that rabbit shoot. Now you better stop all that foolishness. I'm a big girl and I ain't trying to turn sideways walking down them steps. Shut your mouth.
Every time I think about that, she told that man.
Queen ain't about to twist her good ankle. I got pretty feet. I ain't about to mess up my damn good ankle trying to go down nobody's basement stairs. I got good soft skin. Look, I got good soft skin. I got pretty feet. I wish the hell I would twist my ankle trying to go down somebody's damn basement stairs. Use a lot of Satan.
Oh, what she told that man, she said that man said, do I go on the other side to get to the basement? She said, no, just jump down here.
Now, I try to keep it clean. That's what you're showing out. You ain't got nothing. Look at Nancy. Y'all goofy, man. Y'all ain't gonna act right. I see that right now. Y'all ain't gonna act right.
What she told that man dancing? What she told her? Just jump on.
Don't y'all laugh at Night Owl. She's showing out. Tell your tail to be in, little girl.
What that man? What is that? Which way we go here?
Now I don't hear a word you say. I'm pretending like I don't hear nothing you saying. Look, I ain't listening to you. What is you talking about, Night
What?
You on one right now. What is you talking about?
When Candy Cane told Scrutiny come down that rabbit shoot, I said to the back.
Man, look, let me tell you something. Look, let me tell you something. Damn, I don't even know what you call it, a partition. She went behind that partition. I said, where the hell they going? She showed them damn steps. I said, you know what, Satan, you a liar. He's stupid. I wouldn't have went down there. Hell no. I'm not going down here. I'll meet you outside and you open that damn door.
Yes, every time I think of you.
Look, I'll meet you outside. You go down and open that damn door. I'm not walking down the damn stairs. Chris, something wrong with him. I ain't going down no rabbit chute. side hole. Go down the damn steps. I can't walk down those stairs too. I could never do that.
Oh
If I was a
my God.
size 2, I wouldn't have went down them stairs. That's just stupid to me.
Oh, I got set up. Oh my God, I'm crying. Every time I play that, I think of Angela.
I never went down them stairs. I told Candy Cane, well, Candy Cane, you go down there and unlock that door, and I'll meet you around the side. I'll meet you around that back door, and then I'll come through the rooms to see where the children slept, and then get a view of the stairs. But I'm not going down them damn stairs. Stupid. I would have went down there. You trying to do all this real TV. In the end, you just made it look worse for these people. Now they get out.
Girl, every time I pull it up on that TV, I think of you. I said, why did she just? I looked, and that man said, you go open the door. She said, no.
Let me tell you something. I got two big boy TVs in here, and both of them be crying. And yuck, don't turn us on. Both my flat screens tell me, and yuck, if it's YT, don't turn us on.
Every time.
Don't turn us on.
Every
Not
time.
indulging in that foolishness you talking about out of Robertsville, Tennessee. Shut your mouth.
Every time I see that man jump through that hole, I be thinking to the big game, to the big
You need to go to bed, home girl. You sleepy right
now. Don't tell me you ain't thinking that. That man.
I ain't thinking nothing. I ain't got time for no food. There's food down there in Robertsville and Cal City too. All y'all goofy. I don't got time for y'all. I got my own problems. I'm trying to elevate. I ain't got time for that food.
I can't elevate. The Lord's still working on me because every time I cut it out, I think of you. And
I'm trying to get a house. I ain't got time for that stuff. They talking about Robertsville, Cal City, and y'all talking about all those stupid stuff. Them people are stupid to me. This is foolish. That's the reason why we have these cases in the first place. Because these people are checked out. They never want to get it. They don't care about me. I need a peanut. I ain't got time for this. Y'all take it over. I got to get off of here. I'm gone. Get off my live.
Crystal. Every time that man,
I don't want the fans looking at me with this nonsense. Crystal, what you got to say? Not out. You need to go to sleep. You showing out right now. Crystal, what is you doing?
Sit down to the back cave.
Crystal.
What?
You making all that damn noise. You go
down to the back cave.
Wait a minute. She coming through the rabbit chute trying to come up here and get on the line.
Yep.
You down there, you need to hide and wait till you went to sleep so you can go on the line. Lord Jesus, help me, Jesus. I'm dead.
Cause you wanted all of us. You wanted us to show our face and stuff. So
we still don't see, sis.
Well, I did a little.
Chris, you know good and well.
That's it.
You know good and well. Girl, every time I see Chris, and he said, is you going to open the door so we can go? She said, just turn your body. You just... I play it for Angela. I think every time I see, I said, I'm going to watch it. But when that man went down that rabbit chute, I said, what in the world is the Charles and this? You jumping through the oh my God, that man said, I said, to the back cave, here we go. That's all I can think of. Oh my God.
Huh?
What you got to say?
Well, I just got to say, it's nasty.
I got peanuts everywhere.
So does Randy.
I cannot believe she is on. She's on baby 5. So this is number baby 5. What baby daddy? Number 5? Are you kidding me?
Wait a minute. You ready?
What?
I got 5 on it.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. I'm
Oh, yeah. It's it is I just
Bossy.
can't believe I don't know. I'm speechless because I can't believe
dead.
it's
Ryan
baby
Dean,
number 5. I can't believe it.
I
Ryan
told y'all
Dean
she
need to
need
be
to
in the Hall of
donate her
Fame.
womb.
Ryan Dean need to be in the Hall of Fame. That's a mean kitty. I don't know what that heifer got. She got the good or something. My good.
The wide is the ocean.
You know what? I'm dead serious.
Slippery slope. Yep.
Damn.
A rotunda.
Oh.
Baby just go slide on out. It'll be all right. When you loose like that, they just slide on out.
Oh.
Hey, I don't want to know what you just said.
What'd she say?
I don't know, Chris.
I think it's just it's disgusting, and yeah, it's a baby number 5, the 5th baby daddy,
Yeah.
and these people have got to wake up and see what type of person she really is. If this don't wake you up, okay,
Man,
I give up. It is what it is. If you
the
want to give
fact
her
that she never
money,
told nobody about that baby leg being broke was enough for me.
mm-hmm. Yep.
Say what? I didn't hear you. Hold on a minute. I didn't hear what you said.
Yep.
What did you all just say? I'm sorry.
Crystal was talking about this being the 5th baby daddy and about it being nasty. And I was like, the fact that when she couldn't talk about what happened with the other kids.
You don't know. Wait a minute. You don't know it. It could be an old baby daddy. Stay well.
I told you I wasn't shocked at anything with her. Homeless love.
This could be. You know what I'm doing. Oh my God.
I know one thing. If he ain't put in no house and got her no car and all that kind of stuff, tells me enough.
Say what? He ain't put in a car. What?
If he ain't put in a house, he ain't put in a car, nothing. That told me something right there at the get-go. Homeless
Medea
love.
would say, who the baby daddy?
We need Dana.
Y'all stupid. It's just my baby daddy. No, it ain't.
We got the Dana the whole block. Just line them up.
Look, Linda
Just
said, I
line
hope
them
she
up.
don't have twins. Please stop.
Oh,
I know one thing, them twins will be in that fight. Shut your mouth, Satan.
she been have a GoFundMe. Talk
Them
about she
babies be
needs some
coming out.
money for
Look,
something.
them babies be coming out with backpacks. Talking about shit. The hell with this? I got to go. This heifer don't like to keep no children. We got to get out of here. It's sad, man. It's sad. It's very sad.
Yeah, it's sad. It's disgusting
It's very sad.
because no, you put the rest of the women that care about the kids and don't spread their legs like that. You put them.
Nancy talking about she need oxygen. She keep checking that next baby. He gonna need oxygen too. Shut up, Queen.
Mm.
So the
I
last,
ain't even
ain't
say
Think
that
about
the
it.
last one needed?
Sad.
The last one couldn't breathe.
Yeah, think about it.
Drop the
Yeah.
link. Drop the link. Well, Flancy, you can't use no profanity on the live now. Drop the link.
It's
You
dropped.
got the link?
Nancy
Okay.
dropped it.
Okay. Do not use any profanity on the link. Y'all already talking crazy in the chat.
So wait, did she get pregnant because of the stimulus check or something?
Girl, you see Chris.
You know what?
Like, oh, wait, that's up.
Why you talking to me like I
Medicaid.
know it? Talking about did she get pregnant for the stimulus? I don't know about that heifer. I don't know about nothing about what she did.
Yeah, you know they get them little chick. Yeah, that's a possibility.
Right? Maybe she
Hello,
thought
hello.
about, oh, Flossie,
Hello.
hey.
Ooh, all
Hey,
right.
girl.
Oh Lord, what time is it over there, Clancy?
Pour me a drink, girl.
What time is it?
So she ain't had no drink.
Listen, what time is it over there?
8:53 p.m.
Oh, it's nighttime. 8:53
What
p.m.
the?
Damn, really?
It's PM over there?
Oh, it's 4:53 here. Ooh, you got some long hours ahead. Wow. Okay. Well, try not to use profanity. Tell me your opinion about
Monday
the
night. It's Monday night.
Okay, well, tell me what you
Oh,
think.
wow. It's Monday night? What the?
We're in one day ahead of everyone in the world. We're the first country in the world.
Oh, wow.
Cheers.
Okay.
Oh,
Interesting.
well, it's the morning.
Flouncy, roll with it,
Yeah.
please.
Hi.
Hi.
I actually wanted to say, when you guys were laughing, I was cracking up, and when Night Owl was going on about stuff, and you guys were talking about the baby, and all I could think about was it Lou Bega? Baby number 5.
I don't know what y'all talk. Look,
It's a song.
Everybody in the
I
house.
don't know. I don't know. I don't know
I
what
know
y'all
what you're talking about,
What
Flouncy.
y'all talking about.
Baby number 5. Stimulus check
Baby
number 5.
Hey,
That
who
was the
said
baby
it?
name. It was a song.
I
Yeah,
don't know
But
nothing
mama
about
number 5.
Yep.
Well,
Loved it.
Flouncy, give me your opinion, please.
Well, I just was bringing in to actually have a laugh with you guys because it kind of went off pace. But anyway,
Well, that's
sorry,
the
I'm
problem
sorry.
with y'all.
Yeah.
Night Owl went on and on, cutting up. So I'm asking you, what is your opinion? What is your opinion?
About the boys. Yes.
No, about her being
about
pregnant.
sorry, about her being
I'm not
pregnant. Yeah,
sure.
no, okay, actually, no.
The
Give
boys,
me a second. Yeah.
the boys don't have nothing to do with this. They missing and
I
now
I did write it. I did write it in there. I felt that it's fucking sorry, swore. Sorry, can't help it. Sorry. I feel she's selfish, to be honest with you, because for one, you don't have your other children. You've got two missing as well, and now you're having another one to fill that gap that you're missing something. You're feeling a little bit like empty. What the hell? Why are you having another baby? And who the bloody hell are you? Who's the guy?
He in Rogersville. That's where he at.
You know what? I'm not gonna play with y'all. Not Rogers. Down there rapping shit.
He out there. He out there at the door. I'm like the
At
old
the
people. He
quarry.
at the door. He out there on the. He up on the. What that rocket science dude said? Sermon on the Mount. That's where he at. That Negro that flew all the way down here to Knoxville, and he done got Kingsport, because they got an airport. He done flew down to Kingsport Airport, and he done went down there in Rogersville. He down there Sermon on the Mount. That's where he at.
I got to drop down because I can't take it.
Hey,
don't be spitting out no good wine. You know it. We in COVID. We gotta hold on to the good liquors and the drinks. Just hold on to your drinks now.
Oh my God.
Are you gonna tell me? Okay, finish saying what you're saying. Is she selfish for getting pregnant again? Finish your commentary, please, ma'am.
yeah, no, she's very selfish.
I agree.
Okay, we might have a cat or a dog that passes away. You're not gonna. Well, we do get another one to replace it, but that's what I feel like she's doing.
No,
She's
somebody
sorry.
wrong.
I feel like she's trying to replace it to fulfill her maternal fucking God knows whatever she's got going
I
on.
don't think it's that. Listen, I don't think it has nothing to do maternally with anything.
Neither do
think
I
Ronnie
know.
likes
I don't
sex.
think so either.
I think she likes sex. She don't want to go to the health department to get on birth control because she's ornery and lazy, and she just so happens to get pregnant. That's what I think of her. She does not care. Not no maternal nothing, because you can't use the word maternal when you don't keep it.
I was being passive aggressive. I was being passive aggressive. I know she's not. I know she's got. She doesn't have a maternal thing in her damn body. I was being passive aggressive. I was being passive aggressive. I know. Oh gosh, sorry.
Okay, go ahead, Crystal. Go ahead.
Not only that, but she can depend on them dum-dums that give her money on her GoFundMe. You know, if she's getting this money on GoFundMe to get a car, right?
I'll feel
she
sorry
can do that
for her
another child
and give her money for her baby. Well, guess what?
Yeah.
You didn't get the money for the lawyer to hire, which I don't know why you thought you was going to hire a lawyer to get you some type of compensation or whatever to get your kids back. Them children are 9 times out of 10 deceased. So you decided to cash out that money off that GoFundMe and go buy a car because you see you didn't get to your $15,000 goal. So if Dodo Bird decided to give her money for these children or whatever reason, she gonna come up with another GoFundMe, use a Dodo Bird.
Yep. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
So there's so many Dodo Birds out there that continues on giving her money
We know some of them Dodo Birds.
Yes. And then so they continue on giving her money and and they fall for everything that she says. And I think that she found it easy, to continue on.
But it's a whole life. That's what makes no sense. It's a whole life. It's not like I'm just begging for money to go buy a car or buy this or buy that. You're talking about a whole human being. Being that you got to be responsible for. You can't just have a baby and be like, well, I got to go fund me. It cries, it needs love, it needs attention. It's a whole human. The hustle is what it is.
Well,
the hustle is what it is. You talk about factoring in a child is totally different.
I mean,
totally different.
Some people don't think of it like that though. I mean, that's their hustle. I mean,
let's talk about this. We've already acknowledged about the baby's father. Where is the baby daddy? Why the hell you lay with him?
Wait,
why don't you sleep with
no.
somebody?
The question is, which baby daddy you talking about?
Well, anyway, where is the baby daddy? Why would you lay with somebody that's got this history and 2 missing children? And where is her mother at? All these people want to come for everybody else and talk crazy to them. Where's her mama?
I would like to know that.
Daddy? Where are you all at? Why you all up in people inboxes talking crazy to them and threatening, telling them you don't know about Callie, stay out of Callie's business? Well, keep Callie business out the news. How about that?
That's right. Yes. Yep.
I didn't send for you. I didn't send for none of you. Not Cal City, not Megan Boswell, not Cupcake. Not this baby missing out of Rogersville. Queen didn't send for you. The notification came up in my phone and on Facebook.
That's right. And it wasn't just to you. It's everybody in the U.S. that has the app on there. So they can't just say it just went to you. It went to everybody.
Can I ask a question, please? Hello.
Go ahead.
So, if someone has had their children taken off them before and they get into a new relationship, what happens?
Nothing.
If they have a baby, is that excuse me, sorry, is that under the watchful eye of CPS? And they might say, well, you cannot have a child.
Nothing.
Oh, okay. Weird. I don't know. It's weird.
I just told you. The states don't have no regulatory laws pertaining to how many children you can have. And if you had a child after the fact of your children being taken away from you, the state doesn't have any laws that you cannot bear children after your other children have been removed from state's care. We don't have any laws on the book.
Yeah. Oh, annoying. clearly people cannot have their children, and so I don't know why they allow them to. Well, I mean, they it's so annoying. Yeah, it's annoying because there are people in countries, even ours, that will have their children. They'll have them taken off them, and then they'll find a new partner, and then they'll have sex, get pregnant again, be with them, and then they still can't take care of them, and then they'll get taken off them again, and then it's just the
Yeah,
same
well,
thing.
we don't have any laws.
Yeah,
We don't have any laws
yeah,
on the books that stipulate how many children you can have. We don't have laws like that, because then you talk about violating somebody's civil rights to force them into having an abortion and or cut their, the tie.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say, tie their tubes and or doing a vasectomy.
Yeah.
So my
There needs to
thing
be
is,
something.
with this fifth one, right? Is it going to be in the system? What's going to happen with this one?
I don't know. Crystal, tell me what's going to happen to her.
I think it's going to be in the system. You already have 4. This is number 5. It's some type of way it's going to be in the system. That's what I think. I mean, I might be wrong.
Crystal. Oh,
Maybe she grew
sorry.
up. I don't freaking know, but I doubt it.
Crystal, do you think that if the father has a clean history, that she might be safe to keep that child, or do you think that they would still maybe look into it, considering what's happened with the other children? What do you reckon? No.
Well, if the father is clean or whatnot, this baby will be taken by the father. So it's going to be 3 kids with their biological fathers. That's what I think.
Yeah.
I don't think that she's stable enough to take care of a child. I really don't. I think that this baby will be taken by, like I said, by his or her father. I think that. Yeah, then it'll be 3 kids with their biological fathers, and then the 2 are missing. That's what I think.
Angie, when you said about the father, about what do you think he thinks about knowing her past, do you think he really gives a flying? Do you think he doesn't care? He just thinks about it.
I think he was hitting it in the moment.
Everybody knows her past.
Yeah.
It's not like she went and picked some doctor, lawyer, and got pregnant by. I doubt she went and picked some guy who knows nothing about her past and her history.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
Nope.
Easy enough to look on the internet, isn't it, though? But yeah.
Say what, Flam? I didn't say
sorry, I said it's easy enough to look on the internet about someone. So he could easily.
And 9 times out of 10, like I said, she's not picking guys who are well bred and well-rounded, and guys who work every day and got something going for themselves. Because nonetheless, even if she's picking guys from her area, they know about her, they've heard about her. So why would you pick somebody you know has this kind of history? It makes no logical sense.
No. She woke up talking about she wanted a thug. That's what she woke up to.
Yeah, I think she wanted, bad boy.
Yep.
Well, you got bad boys. Most of them, your bad boys is your baby daddies.
I mean, some of them.
True.
She wanted homeless love this time. Homeless love. Shorty wanted homeless love.
Now she, now she got a fit baby daddy. Oh, I
And
can't
he
even
still
deal
put
with the
in a
first
house.
one I got. I can't deal with 5.
I couldn't imagine having a baby and I'm staying in my auntie house and I'm this grown.
Girl, right?
What? Did you say? Wait a minute. Did you say auntie?
Whoever, cousin, auntie. I couldn't imagine staying in my auntie house or my cousin house or anybody's house.
Did you say she's staying with her auntie? Interesting.
Yeah. Because most time it be like an auntie or TT or something like, oh yeah, I can go stay at TT house. I'm 105 years old. TT gonna let me stay over here.
Listen, let's see if TT. Listen, let's see if TT take care of your baby.
Oh fuck!
Now, TT ain't gonna be tied down with no pampers and stuff. Now that's on you. They'll call the CPS folks. You know, ain't no real aunties and big mamas no more. So now you gonna have to handle that, sis.
Well, let's think about that for a second, and I'm gonna check out of here. What do you think the auntie would say if she found out or now knows she's pregnant? We'll start with Night Owl.
I just told you, sis. That's on you. You gonna have to pack up, get your little boat, get your little package, your little suitcase, tap your little stuff,
I'm with
and you
Night
have to
Owl.
get your little boat and go around there and apply for your apartments. Now it's COVID. Everybody hand. You gonna have to do something.
Clancy,
Everybody
what
had.
did you say? Clancy,
love
what
it.
do you have to say
I
about
was Night Owl.
what the auntie?
I'm with
Listen,
Night Owl.
what does the auntie have to say knowing she's now pregnant?
Oh my God. You know what? I'm going to pass it over to Crystal.
Okay,
Well,
Crystal, what does the auntie have
Sorry,
to say?
it depends
If
on
she
what type
knows-
of person
if
she
she
is.
knows
First
now
of
that
all,
she's
Something I would
pregnant.
say would not come out right.
Well, all right,
Sorry.
Crystal. Crystal. That old Crystal door. Well, anyway,
What you going now?
I don't know what happened to Crystal. I don't know if her Wi-Fi's messed up or whatever. Anyway,
Get her out.
that's the same information. Listen, that's the same information coming out of California that allegedly she is pregnant. That's information that was told to me a few hours ago. So it is what it is. She's pregnant. She ain't pregnant. It's all the same. You know, common sense. If she ain't, she will end up getting pregnant. She's under the age of 30. That's the 411. My thing is, why would you want to get pregnant when you don't have custody of your 4 other children? 2 of your children who are the babies are currently missing out of the state of California under the supervision of Jacqueline Stell West. These people have shown that they don't care anything about the children. They don't talk about the kids. They don't rally for the kids. Their family members don't talk about the kids. They've said nothing about the child's birthday, one of the children's birthday that just passed a week ago. My thing is, the children didn't have a start in the beginning, which is Ryan Dean. So if you want to ride it out with this chick, you want to ride it out with this chick, knowing she's got 4 different children, 4 different baby daddies. State came in, took the last 2. The older children were removed by the baby fathers. That's on you. That's on you.
sorry, Queen. My storm is coming through, so it's
Stay
in
woke.
and out.
I could never imagine to have 5 children.
Ride or die with this. That's on you. But you cannot explain logically a mother having 4 different kids, 4 different
Now
fathers.
5.
The state removing the babies, which is those 2 Cal City boys who are now currently missing from a foster care / adoptive parents. The older 2 are now living with their father. You are not engaging with the 2 older children. You don't go to Facebook and tell the whole truth that you don't even talk or see these kids, call, check on them. And now you're pregnant with baby number 5. It is.
Oh no. You can say
it's like she is
baby
giving up.
number 5. You got me. Oh,
Baby number 5.
Ain't gonna happen. You got to get out.
Okay, so you saying the auntie should make her leave knowing that she's pregnant now.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Duty bitch.
Period. Point blank. I don't know. There's no way. Because people are enabling, they're disabling her.
But that's what happens with these type of street people. Just like all these cases I talk about with these children. Somebody has enabled these people to be misfits and get away with doing stuff. That's why these children sat up like they did, living with them parents over in Rogersville. Same thing with Megan Boswell, her child. You saw something that she was not taking care of her child, leaving her child over here with Pookie, Ray, whatever. You said nothing. Cal City, same thing.
Yeah.
Somebody saw that these children were not taken care of. You all turn a blind eye. And then you want to come forward when the children get adopted by somebody else and go missing. Oh, man. Oh, that's my cousin. That's my. Where the hell were you when the kids needed a damn mom and dad? This coming in after the fact, it means nothing to me. I am not impressed by nobody's damn cousin, Monkey Joe, nobody after the fact. Because where were you when they needed a mother and father? So miss me with this. I'm rallying for the kids after the fact.
That's right. And
Y'all,
now you have a fifth one.
I'm not impressed with nobody's cousin, auntie, uncle coming in after the fact of the Cal City boys. And there's no disrespect to any of the other family members, but I'm keeping it real. Where were you when she had those kids?
That's right. Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Can I ask you, Ryan Dean, now, is she wanting everyone to congratulate her for having to be pregnant now? And wow, good on you, girl. You're pregnant again. Where your baby at? I'm pregnant.
Wait a minute.
Sorry. I know.
Hold on, but did she want that to be out though, or was she trying to keep it a secret?
You
She didn't
remember the
think that
song?
was gonna get out.
It's just my baby daddy. So that's the song.
My baby daddy over there. My baby daddy over there.
Well, all the baby daddies need to go to IHOP. That's what they need to do. All you baby daddies need to go to IHOP and have a round table meeting. I'm dead. I'm sick of it.
I got a ticket. Hang on.
All y'all need to go to IHOP or whatever restaurant y'all got out there in California and have a round table.
Ryan Dean, here's my ticket. I'm come. I got your ticket. I want to see the baby daddies. Number 5. Number 5. Number 5.
I'm not gonna play with y'all. I told you, gender reveal number 5. Y'all come on now, bring your donations, cash out, super chat, putting all your registries and all that. All that's gonna be posted for you. Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm dead. One of you step down and let Nancy come up and say something, then I'm out of here.
All right. I step down.
Thank you. Thank you all so much.
Bye, darling.
Bye, honey. Thank you so much, Flouncy. That's Flouncy from overseas. I'm dead. I'm so dead. I don't know what to do. I swear I'm dead. This is sad, atrocious to me.
I've been dead
Man,
from day one.
Yes. Stay woke. Thank you all for joining me. This is Everyday Shenanigans. You want to join the team, the dream, you want to donate to the vision of Everyday Shenanigans. $ Big Angie, 129 Cash App. Thank you all so very much. Nancy, I'm going to check out of here. If you want to bring something to the table before I check out of here, please hit the link, and then I'm going to end this live. Thank you all so much for joining. Hello, Olivia. How you doing, sweetheart? Woo! My goodness. I should say it should be some smoke in the city tomorrow. What you think? Crystal jumped out. So I'm talking to myself. Hit the link, Nancy, so I can check out of here, sweetheart. I got things to do in a couple hours. As they say, I got work to do. I got to get on it. I got to hit the horn in the morning, baby. So come on, hit the link. Yes, if you see something, say something. Nancy, while you're preaching in the chat, just hit the link. Good God Almighty. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. Da, 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 da. I don't know what Nancy's doing. Well, I'm going to go. Well, I want to thank you all for joining me. That is the sad information coming out of California that the bio donor of the Cal City Boys is currently with child. I think it's sad. I think it's atrocious. I think it's trifling that this person would get pregnant when they have not raised any of their children, has made no attempt to even have contact with the remaining children, the older children. And I just think it's very, very sad. And it is what it is. I had already said in my previous commentary months ago that she would end up getting pregnant again. That was to be expected because, like I said, she's under the age of 30. So that's to be expected. But what I think is pathetic is that, one, Ryan Dean does not have a solid place to live and is not married. So why would you want to continuously keep making the same mistakes that you've made with your previous children, you gonna go out here and get pregnant, not use protection, don't have a husband. What is the point? And I think it's sad, and I just think it's damn ridiculous. But like I said, to each his own. Everyone is entitled to do what he or she wants to do with their life, their body. That is their decision. But I think it's disgusting to me because, like I said, everybody can make mistakes. But I would not go out here and just keep having children knowing I didn't raise my first child. I would not go out here and have more children if I had a problem raising my first child. I sure as hell would not go out here and have baby number 2, baby number 3, baby number 4. Oh, now baby number 5. So it can be a tragedy. Nancy.
Yes, ma'am. It is a tragedy.
Check it out here.
It is a tragedy. It's an absolute shame. She has no respect for the unborn child, let alone the other 2 living that she has, let alone the daughter, let alone the son that she has no respect for, that she doesn't even see. And it's a travesty. What is she going to do with the unborn child that she's carrying? She's going to throw it away, just discard it. I mean, it's sad. It's a sad, sad situation. I mean, it's terrible. She's going to pawn it off, let someone else just, she's going to continue being a baby making machine. It's terrible. I'm going to tell you, all it's going to take, if there is, if it was an open investigation, she wouldn't have that child. All it would be an open investigation. CPS would be, or DHS would be on her fanny. And I'm telling you what, they would have the right to go in there and tie her tubes. And that's what needs to be done with this lady.
I know that
I wouldn't
sounds
call her a
so,
lady.
That issue scenario, which to some people seem inhumane, somebody forcing you to have your tubes tied and or have a vasectomy. But my thing is, if you continuously have problems with the state and your children, I do believe the state should step in and sorry, you guys. Do the necessary procedure because it's unfair to the children because they don't ask to be here. They didn't choose you. They don't want you as a parent. And that's what people need to understand about having children. Children don't ask to be here. None of us chose this life. None of us chose our parents. So whatever life people inflicted upon us, especially if it was a cruel life, we didn't choose that life.
And I know how adamant you are for a voice for the voiceless. I know how adamant you are to speak for the children. And I know how upset this makes you, that she is so careless, heartless, and selfish.
I'm gonna be truthful with you. I'm not even upset. I just, because there's nothing I can do. That's the whole point. She's her own separate entity, just like anybody else. It'd be no different than any of the stories we talk about. If any of these women ended up knocked up again, that's her choice. That's her choice to get pregnant again. That's her choice. That's the choice of these guys who went and laid with her, knowing her history.
I know.
That's a choice. The only person I feel sorry for is the child. And
I know, that's what I meant.
There's nothing I can do about that. It's nothing I as a person can do.
I know, but I know how much of a caring person you are. And I know that's what you care about is children. I know that's what I was trying to get that's my point I was trying to convey.
5:21, Flouncy. It's 5 in the morning here.
Yeah, it's 5.
It's not 4:21,
well,
honey. Yes.
It's 4:21 where I am. It's 5:21 where she is. Yeah. Yes.
She's on Central Time.
Yes. I'm on Central Time. Yeah.
Central Time. Yeah. I'm East Coast time.
Yeah. Either way, it's a sad, deplorable situation. And I don't know. It's just sad. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. How I'm right up there with Night Owl. She's probably looking at it. Woo, woo, woo. Baby number 5. Look at me. I'm pregnant. I'm looking for the attention.
Look at you.
Yeah,
look
at you. But see, she's not looking at it that way. She's looking at it the opposite way.
That's why she never cared about the other 4. See,
That's
I
right.
tell people, look at the picture.
Yep.
If you are ride or die with somebody that has no custody of 4 children, that means there's something wrong with you, literally. You are of the same
Mentally.
caliber as
Mm-hmm.
Brian Davis. Because there is no reason that you can justify having
Mm-mm.
4 children and not having custody of neither damn child. BS,
Nope.
man.
No. She's got mentally issues, mental issues. She's not looking at the whole picture. The
You let it
people
play.
around her aren't looking at the whole picture. And she's
But
going,
they're of the same
mhm,
caliber. That's what I keep saying.
right,
They
right,
cut from the same cloth.
cloth.
They're street people. She's a
Mhm.
street person. She has a street person's mindset. She hangs with street people. The people who rally for her, they are street people. I don't care
Mhm.
if right now you live in a 5,000 square foot house. Your house is $400,000-$500,000. You rallying for
That
Ryan
doesn't matter.
Dean. In that case, in this case of now a new baby, there's something wrong with you
That doesn't matter.
mentally. There's
Birds
something
of a
wrong.
feather. Birds of a feather flock together. That's
You
right.
are all you all need help mentally.
You're all
There's
grimy.
something wrong with you that you think it's okay to keep having kids and discarding them like trash, and the state having to intervene and take your child. There's something wrong with you.
That's right. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's all grimy. Stanky in the trash can. Doesn't matter. It's all grimy. It's sad. It's sad and it's sickening. And it's really sad because there are really good people out here that
Yeah, they want
can't,
children.
that want children and can't have children. And that's what's really sad.
Well,
Sickening.
like I said, you want to go rally for what DHS ain't doing in the state of California. You want to rally? Well, go rally to Toys R Us and go get her a baby bed and all the things she's gonna need for this child. Go do that.
Yeah, right.
Thank
I
you.
ain't
Thank
gonna. I'm not gonna
Go
rub two nickels together.
go to your local department store and get your credit card and go buy all the essentials that she's going to need for this next child and tell me how that works out for you.
And then someone down in the chat said, "Oh Lord, what about twins?" And I just went, my stomach just fell. I was like, "Oh, I don't even want to think about that scenario." That just made me sick.
Well, let's just pray that she has a very, let me say this in a delicate.
Mm-hmm.
The baby does not make it to full term.
Mm-hmm.
Because it
You
would be
know,
cruel to have a child and he or she ends up in the same predicament as the other 4 children. And that's just keeping it real.
well, your past always predicts your future.
Yes, Dr. Phil says that.
Mm. Hello, and we're seeing that.
Past indicator is indicative of future.
And hello, we're
Future
seeing that
behavior.
play.
Your past behavior is indicative of your of future behavior, and that's the truth. And it's not saying that people cannot change; they cannot change their ways, but you have to want to change your ways. So the point is, we all make mistakes, but this situation is not an everyday occurrence. We're talking about human lives, and that's what people don't seem to understand. We're not talking about getting drunk, falling down a flight of stairs, breaking your hip, blah, blah, blah. We're talking about a person willingly going out here, making children, knowing that they have no intention to raise the children and do right by the children, and then go get pregnant again. And then the state is involved because something happened with the child, such as abuse. Then another issue is you were imbibing marijuana, drugs, alcohol, where your second child was taken. Then the first 2 children who are older, their fathers step in and have the children removed because they see what's going on with the babies, 2 babies. They step in. You never did what you had to do to get your 2 and the 4 back. Now, years later, 2 are missing under the care of Jacqueline Sale West, and you are pregnant again.
Did we see a marriage announcement? Did we see an engagement announcement? Did we see anything like that to show where her life, she's bettering her life, or anything to step forward to where she's bettering her life prior to this pregnancy announcement? Or am I missing all that? No? I hear crickets? Oh, okay. All right. Well, and this just plays up to everything that we're seeing all around in Tennessee, all around in these other cases. Past is predicting present. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I'm doing what I want because I
Mhm.
can.
Exactly.
That is the reason you have true crime. I
Mhm.
did it because I could.
Mhm. I
And
don't
that's
care
the
what
bottom.
anybody. That's right. I don't care what anybody else thinks.
Thank you.
Exactly. Mhm.
You want to donate to the channel, $ Big Angie, 129 Cash App. I want to thank the mods. I want to thank my mod Nancy. I want to thank all of you who joined me. This is an ever evolving story. As you know, there's no new updates pertaining to the boys missing out of California City. This is the said information pertaining to the bio donor. Take it as you will. It's either really means nothing to me because it was expected. I already predicted this months ago that the
Yes,
bio
you
donor
did.
would end up pregnant again. And that's the said information. I want to thank you all for joining me. God bless you. I will bring you content pertaining to what I said I was going to bring you. When I was tired, I didn't bring you the said information pertaining to Summer Wells. There's foolishness going on with that case. There are people who have been involved trying to immerse themselves in the case and hindering the investigation that are under investigation for fraud and scamming you good people out your money. I will bring you this said information a couple of hours from now. So please join me back here again pertaining to the disappearance of Summer Wells. And I thank you all for joining me. God bless all of you.
Absolutely.
Bye-bye.
Love you. Much respect. Love
Thank you,
everybody
baby.
down in the chat.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you all so much. Bye-bye.